Uh-oh. Stop laughing. We're not supposed to be talking right now. We can hear you. They know that I'm struggling. Oh, you guys want some music? Here's some music. There you go.
Secrets often lurk. Beef's been busy, he's got plans to make you frown. It's Sunday morning chaos in this wild BroDown. Hey, check your Discord, the peppercorn's gone. Beef's on a spree and the battle's not done. Always bet on six, but the pun wars run deep. Brothers bickering loud while the mornings skip sleep. Woo! Boomer brothers clash, their jokes take the stage. Words fly like arrows in this family cage. Boom, a pun lands sharper than the sword. Echoes of laughter, no one's getting bored. Hey, six, check your Discord, the peppercorn's gone. Beef's on a spree and the battle's not done. Always bet on six, but the pun wars run deep. Brothers bickering loud while the mornings skip sleep. Woo! The Boomer brothers clash, their jokes take the stage. Words fly like arrows in this family cage. Boom, a pun lands sharper than the sword. Echoes of laughter, no one's getting bored. Hey, six, check your Discord, the peppercorn's gone. Beef's on a spree and the battle's not done. Always bet on six, but the pun wars run deep. Brothers bickering loud while the mornings skip sleep. Woo! Bits of dignity, banter fuels the flame. Six throws the rules out the window of the game. Beef's always scheming, its smirk betrays his plan. The BroDown's in full swing, there's no cover this clan. Hey six, check your Discord, the peppercorn's gone. Beef's on a spree and the battle's not done. Always bet on six, but the pun wars run deep. Brothers bickering loud while the morning skips sleep. Woo! The morning skips sleep.
Let's fight like gentlemen.
It's showtime! Go for broke!
Round one, fight!
How do, ladies and jerks? It is I, your boy, 6 2/3, back here again with another edition of a problem-plagued fucking BroDown. I'm here, joined again, as always, by the Divine Bovine, your co-host, Judgmental Beef. Beef, you got anything you want to say to the people?
Hello, Judgmental Beef here. Welcome to the BroDown. Later this hour, we're going to be making a top 10 tier list of the best slurs.
Oh, God, yeah. I invented a couple right before stream.
Yeah, the best slurs coming up. If your favorite makes a list, congratulations, you're a racist.
God, Lord. Something's going on with Beef's webcam. I can't figure it out. I spent a whole 3 minutes before stream and I was like, fuck it. Well, I'll do it. We're doing it live.
We're doing it live.
It's just like, God, man. I don't know what happened. The problem is that like whatever I've been using to get Beast's webcam into the overlay has been a bobo redneck rig piece of shit to begin with, and then something updated. And so I don't know how to fix it because I didn't know how to fix it to begin with because I was already doing a redneck rig. So
and the fun part of it is he doesn't remember what updated, has no idea what updated, doesn't remember what the settings are on it. I actually think the webcam looks better set up like this. It's got my arcade machine here in the background, all my tchotchkes here on the it's wonderful. It looks better now than it ever has before.
Wonderful. That's not the word I would use for it. Wonderful, but I'm doing a workaround. Beef's webcam's gonna cut in and out the entire stream, so suffer alongside of us.
I've made a comment that Six has this show set up like Marv trying to get out of the basement in Home Alone 2.
Oh yeah.
It's like it's a laundry basket turned over, holding up an old broken TV with a stepladder on it, and a sink and a sewing machine and a wheelbarrow upside down.
Yeah,
sturdy as a rock.
Yeah, sturdy as a rock. By all means, guys, make sure to tune in the next 8 days when I become a professional streamer. I was like, I can't.
Is it only 8 days now? Really?
Yeah, it's only 8 days. I can't wait to figure out all the things that I don't know yet. Like, it's gonna be wonderful. Join us. It'll be a miraculous process. You and me, and we'll all suffer together.
But you don't know what you don't know. I mean, it's gonna be an experience.
Never do. Carrison already stacking her peppercorns directly into her fanny. She's got a really tired fanny. Have y'all tried peppercorns? We're gonna. Well, me and Carrison, we don't need any peppercorns because we have squeegee the third eye clean. Like,
how did that go?
It was great. A lot of tears. A lot of tears.
A lot of tears.
A lot of tears.
That's what you want when you're doing all your recreational peppercorns is tears.
Yeah, it's like, look, sometimes you don't wash your hands and they get a little spicy and you rub your eyes and then you spend the next 8 hours crying. You know, that's what you're supposed to do. It's when you have Beef. How do you feel about crying?
I try to do the Arlie Ermy everyman it as much as I can. It's like, no, they can't see me cry. Yell at my face until it goes back into my eye hole.
Yell at my face.
Yes, but no, I hate crying around people. I really do.
Why?
It's like, because I'm self-conscious enough as it is and insecure enough. It's like, I don't need to add crybaby bitch on top of everything else wrong with me. No. Okay, sure. Can't let people see me vulnerable and weak.
I don't mind crying. Like, I used to be a person who was like, it's like, you can't let them see you cry. And I was just like, no. The only tears that I cry is when I'm on the side of the street and I'm picking up trash and somebody throws their trash out of a Chevy S10 pickup, and I have one solitary tear that rolls down my face. While,
you with your 164th Cherokee heritage.
Yeah,
yes.
Exactly. While ethereal Enigma music plays in the background, like it's his show. But I don't mind crying. The only problem is with crying, especially if you try to hold it back, it all comes out your fucking nose. So like,
the snot cry, the pure ugly face drainage cry.
Oh yeah, man. And then your nose is red for the rest of the day, and then your eyes feel all fucked out. Like, I mean, it feels better. No different than like vomiting, like if you just vomit, it feels better. If you try to resist it, it feels worse. But
yeah, but I still also try to stop myself from vomiting every time that I need to vomit too. It's like, no, we're not doing this today. Blah.
Blah. When was the last time you publicly cried?
The last time I was at a sporting event and we played the national anthem, standing up, looking up at the
shut the
ceiling
fuck
with the
up.
flag. These colors won't ever run, even though my face will.
Oh my God! Shut up. It's lies and propaganda, slander.
No, I can be, dude. I can be a sap. There are things like true emotion hits me hard. Mm-hmm. Like things that can be genuine, and I'm very empathic. So my brain immediately sees, oh, look, this is a sad situation. What would it look like if your kids were in it? So my brain does terrible shit like that. Mm-hmm. Is there something that just gets you, that always makes you struggle not to cry every time it comes up or every time you see something?
It's weird because, like, the joke around the internet is that, I have the emotions and demeanor of a serial killer. But, like, I don't...
Well, you have very sociopathic tendencies. Yes.
No, I've always taken great disrespect over being compared because, like, I feel like, in reality, I have too much empathy. And so, like, if I'm watching a TV show, especially between like siblings, like brothers, like the HBO series Succession, if I see two brothers having a bro hug after an argument, I will start crying. Like the tears will start welling in the corners of my. If I see people hugging for whatever reason, it makes me want to start to cry.
Just hugging in general.
Yeah, like if they're going through an emotional process or whatever, like I'll immediately get 30 sandpaper grit and start rubbing my eyes around it.
You know why that is, right?
No idea.
Because we were brought up to, no, you just fight and you keep it and you keep arguing and you hate.
Yeah.
And actually working through things healthily is something that is completely novel to the both of us.
It's like Arrested Development, bro fights, brother fights, like, you know, siblings having to fight in the ring.
Okay, so there is something that that hits me hard every time I see it because it's so fucking genuine and so sad but happy at the same time.
When they roll out the first round of the Golden Corral spread, like
oh man, when they bring that prime rib to go through and they start slicing it at the corner, that horseradish sauce just hits you right in the tear duct. Soldier Comes Home videos.
Really?
Yes, dude. I can't. Daddy Army coming home and his kids running up crying and hugging him, or like their dog sometimes runs up and jumps in their arms. You can tell their dog is dog crying or whatever. Like that sort of thing hits me hard because it's the dad aspect to it. You know, it's all dad stuff hits me hard ever since I've had children and became a dad, and I actually care about my offspring like you should.
Oh God, American patriotism hits beef right in the feels.
No, not even American patriotism. It could be a Turkish soldier coming home to his family.
Okay.
And the little turkeys.
The little turkeys? Cancel beef. We're closing the stream.
The little turkeys would make me cry as well, coming home for their daddy Turkish soldier coming in. There's actually a funny story with this. I'm literally fucking 10 years ago now, I worked at Best Buy, right?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about your Best Buy era.
Yeah. For like 2 years, I sold computers and phones and TVs at Best Buy.
Yeah. I used to ask Beef, I was like, hey, should I buy this TV?
No, you still should, because I'll have opinions that are 10 years old. But you definitely should ask.
I'll have opinions that are 10 years old. Sounds like the motto of the show, really.
That's our third T-shirt. Opinions that are 10 years old. The BroDown.
Oh, me and Beef right before. We'll get right back to your subject, Beef. Like me and Beef right before the stream, I was sitting here and bitching about all the technical difficulties, and I was just like, "Good enough." I was like, and so we decided to make the motto of the show "Good enough."
Right. Our second T-shirt is going to be the BroDown. Good enough. So fucking, I'm at Best Buy selling TVs and shit. I'm on my break. I've got a pub sub. I'm in the break room. Nobody else is in there. And there's some sports thing going on. So I'm watching college basketball on ESPN, right? On the ESPN. Mm-hmm. And I'm 5 minutes from going back to work. Mm-hmm. And they're at halftime in the game, so I'm starting to clean up things. I'm finishing my sandwich and, throwing things away. ESPN decides to do, for halftime of this basketball game, a 5-minute video of nothing but soldiers come home.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So I'm sitting here watching sports, and ESPN walks up and kicks me in my emotion dick and just absolutely wrecks me. I'm like ugly crying right before I come back into work. My cheeks are red. There's tears streaming down. There's so much patriotism and love. Look at all the sacrifice. Oh, I've got to go sell this 42-inch. Fuck.
That's hilarious. Oh my God.
So yeah, that was a shit day right before I went back into work.
Lord.
And everybody, what's wrong? And I couldn't tell them the truth. It's allergies.
Allergies. Yep, that's what it is. Too much dander.
The pollen count inside this Best Buy sucks.
Oh yeah. Who put this cherry blossom tree right over by the digital cameras? I was like, it's weird.
I literally ate a lunch of raw onions, eating them like apples.
Oh, disgusting. Oh. Karrison, you could have said your pub sub was too spicy. That's true. You had an out.
I could not have said that because my brain was not functioning at the moment.
That's true.
It was too busy crying and being sad.
It was too busy celebrating celebrating American patriotism. The only unfortunate thing, especially with those soldier videos, is like, look, I'm making a very, very broad generalization. I'm sure it's not the rule across the board. However,
that is completely foreign to you. That is not on brand for you at all. Broad generalizations not acceptable on the BroDown.
However, like, from everybody that I have known, all of my friends who have been in the military, and then like just statistics that I'm not going to quote because I can't remember them. A lot of military people. Like, people in the military and people out of the military have intermarital affairs while people are away in the military. Like, the infidelity is rampant when somebody goes into the military, and
that does happen. We're not gonna pretend like it don't. That do be happening.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. Like, I don't think I could handle being in the military and being in that kind of long distance setup. It wouldn't be good.
Yes, Six. That's the reason you couldn't handle being in the military.
That's the reason.
Because your SIGO might be unfaithful. That's the only reason stopping you from going into the military.
Draft me tomorrow. You know, give me assurances. Like, it's funny because I was just talking to Karrison last night because I was just like, I don't have regret. Well, never mind. I do have some regrets, but like, because I was gonna say I don't have regret about anything I've ever done. And I was like,
oh my god, I'm almost crying because coffee went up my nose.
Karrison, we can enlist together.
No regrets, bullshit.
Yeah, no, for sure. But like, I don't look. I'm past the age of my life where I look back. And I'm not like, oh, I should have done things better. I don't do should have done. Like, I don't do should. That denotes judgment. You're self-judging yourself. However, there are times where I sit there and do a thought experiment, and I'm just like, what if I had done this? What would have changed? Not necessarily that I wanted to change, because I'm like, look, I love my life as the way it is. Like, the things that I want and the things that make me happy, I have, and then I can produce and blah 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 blah. But like,
wait, pause. I don't have you subbed because I'm not paying you money to be on your show.
You should pay me money.
So an ad just popped up on my feed. I think my Twitch is listening to me. It's advertising Celsius.
That's what Beef is running on right now.
What? I mean, okay, I'm sorry, continue.
Beef and Karrison both. We can enlist together just to make Beef cry more.
Right, I mean, imagine that story. You both enlist into, obviously, the Marines together.
Oh, yeah, that's me. Yeah, well, just because I have a head the shape of a jar does not mean that I need to go into the Marines.
Exactly. So you both enlist in the Marines. Karrison gets sent to Fort Dix, and you get sent to Fort Knox or whatever. I don't know what these forts are. I don't fucking know. You get sent to Fort Knight.
I get sent to Beckley, Kentucky. Like,
right. I think it's Beckley, West Virginia, but I think it's Butt, Kentucky.
Butte, Butt,
yes.
Butt, Kentucky.
And then you both go through basic training, and then you're both soldiers, and then soldiers reuniting with soldiers. I will combust in the tears of sadness.
I think I was telling Karrison last night, when I got out of high school, I was a classic underachiever because I was just like, I don't know what I want to do with my life. Like, I don't know how the hell I passed high school with a 4.0 because I was not trying at all. Like,
I don't know how he passed either.
Yeah.
That was why that his graduation gift from me was we're gonna go on a 4-day vacation of theme parks.
Yeah. Oh god, and that was
what, you graduated? Well,
yeah.
Shit, let's blow it out, buddy.
No, for sure. Because again, I think in my last year, high school, senior year, I had like 32 absences in one quarter. And I still graduated with a 4.0 straight A. So like that gives you an idea of the Florida public education system, you know.
I mean, yeah, no, that is 100% on brand for the Flow Riders.
Yeah.
And also believe it or not, guys, the only class that Six cared about was the thing where he did the morning announcements on the TV.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I for 2 years straight, I was the lead anchor of Pirate News.
The anchor.
Yeah. I was the news anchor. We had a robust, which is weird because I live in a small, sleepy shitball popcorn fart exurb, and but they had a full TV production studio at the school, and that was one of the classes you could take, and you would deliver the news with segments, for all of your other classmates and colleagues, and I was the lead anchor. I was the one doing the news every single morning.
Yeah, and believe it or not, he was doing high school Twitch before Twitch existed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was. Yeah, I was.
And he was getting on there and also using raucous Joel Gertner lines.
Oh, I was. Yeah. Oh, I was. It was so bad. I was using lines.
Your cringy ECW Joel Gertner sex jokes.
Yeah. I was just nobody understood. Everybody loved it, but nobody understood the references.
Nobody, I did.
That's the greatest part. If you have a very niche thing, you can act like it's yours, and nobody will know.
Oh man, nobody except your brother who showed you that shit.
Oh yeah. If you steal from one person, it's plagiarism. If you steal from multiple people, it's research. So
correct.
But yeah, I often think, I was thinking last night. I was just like, Harrison, what would I have been? Who would I have been if I had gone into the Air Force? Because I was going to go into the Air Force directly out of high school. Because I was like, I didn't know what to do during that time. But Mom was begging and pleading, and she was just like, please just go to college for one semester, because the Iraq War had just broke out during that time, and they were shipping people. They shipped our cousin off to the Middle East, and they put her right on the front lines. And so she was just like, please don't do that.
So, if you guys would like some insight into our family dynamics and how Six is the favorite.
Oh, no, I'm not the favorite. I'm the black sheep.
No, Mom has always preferred you. Even though I was the only one that lived with her, she always wanted the kid she couldn't have. Yes. Even now, Mr. Executor of all the wills.
No, I'm the black sheep. I just let everybody know that if they have a problem with it, they can go fuck themselves, so nobody fights me about it.
Right, so they want your attention more because you won't give it to them.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah, I guess.
So, to give you an idea, she's begging you to, no, please, try college. They just started the Iraq War. Don't go to the Air Force. You get deployed. That same time, I went up to Mom, and I went, I'm afraid that there's going to be a draft or something. And she went, well, whatever, do your duty. Go ahead and head over. She literally stopped you from joining the Air Force, and then she went, no, you go ahead and do it. Yeah, you're fine.
Well, she wanted to set up the scenario of when you arrive in the airport and you can make yourself cry over the fact that you're coming home as a soldier from the war.
And I would have had no family. I would have had nobody to come home to, because it's like, you came back? What?
Beef just walking through the airport with a compact mirror in front of his face so he could make himself cry and watch himself cry to it.
Right. I would have walked into the men's room and gave a hug to my raccoon Stuffy that I still had.
Yeah.
And crying in the mirror because I see myself coming home to my stuffed animal.
Oh, Lord. Speaking of stuffed animals, Freddy Dingo! There he is. Have y'all tried peppercorns? Because Freddy is, he's out in his garden. Freddy is a gardener. The man, he needed to stream, but he was like, you know what? Today is a good weather over here in the UK. I must garden. I must tend to my garden. And so he canceled all of his streams for the rest of the week so he could go out and continue to cultivate rutabagas. Much applause for Frederick Dringo. Glad you're here, Freddy. Love that you're here. Freddy actually just streamed Doom, the original Doom from PlayStation 1, and realized during his stream there is no save feature on the PlayStation 1 for Doom.
No, there is not. This was back when video games didn't give a shit about your feelings.
Nope, they were just like, oh, you're sitting down to play this video game? Well, you ain't getting up until it's done.
Nope, you either finish it now or you will never see the end until YouTube was invented.
Yeah, everybody who's watching, go give Freddy Dingo a follow. He's one of my favorite stringers. He's one of my he's really good with a crochet needle and some yarn. All right, that's all I gotta say. You will be entertained, I guarantee it.
All right, so going back to the original topic I introduced 30 minutes ago, best slurs.
Best slur. Oh, Jesus.
No,
wank pheasant. That's like one of my favorite UK Irish slurs is wank pheasant.
Okay, so the well-read guys, the liberal rednecks, believe it or not, I get slurs from liberal rednecks. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
No, they have a new thing where they're making every single country is reduced down to what Americans think their food is.
Nice. Okay. All right.
So it has become my favorite way to describe people from other countries. So all Italian people are called spaghettis.
Spaghettis.
Like all Japanese people are called sushis. So I mean, it's what would be the like premier British food? Like Freddie Dingo would be a
the beans.
mush. Is he a mushy peas?
Mushy peas? Oh Lord! There's another fellow UKer, also a friend of Freddie's, known as Jack Little, and he literally has a redeem called Smasher Peas, and it's hilarious because it is exactly what you would expect. Like,
Is that dude a fish and chips?
is he a fish and chip? Is he a haddock? Like,
Ooh, a Yorkshire pudding's good. That's real good. Freddie.
Yorkshire, thank you. Do not continue to propagate this lies that the UKs are doing to us. It's not Yorkshire.
Is he a teapot?
A teapot?
That'd be fat British people, I guess. Teapot.
Freddie, I wish I was getting some rutabaga action. Phrasing.
Root vegetables.
Rooted out. I've been mainly clearing ivy, and it sucks. Brother. I didn't have any challenges with the ivy when I was doing my own organic garden for like 3 years, but the fucking cucumber beetles were a plague on all humanity. Like, I was like, I'm so ready to eliminate the entire insect population because I could not get these fucking cucumber beetles to stop biting my shit.
Cucumber beetles. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah,
That's
bro.
serious. What if we go so going by the reduce an entire country down to the food we assume they eat, what would other countries call Americans? Like bacon triple cheeseburgers?
The Baconators, the Pizza Pockets, there's like
Hot Pockets.
the non-carbonated Slurpee, like
I mean, basically, cake for breakfast.
a cake for breakfast. Oh yeah, definitely. We speaking of non-carbonated Slurpees, guys, my brain feels like you ever go to a 7-Eleven and you go get a Slurpee and it's all just kind of like liquid slag, you know? Like there's no frozen bits, there's no carbonation. You're essentially putting a fountain drink in your Slurpee. Like that's my brain this morning, boys. We had
not even a fountain drink. It fountain drink syrup.
Yeah.
Like no soda to it.
straight high fructose corn syrup that's been sitting in the bottom of the tank. That's my brain
Right.
this morning, boys. Me and Carrison did a little bit of the scriptures. We did some scripture reading last night, and so allegedly, and we've been thoroughly wrung out. I needed a reset button. I've been very, very stressed the last 2 months. Very, very stressed. Oh, Beef, read the scriptures. Beef, you want to read those scriptures? You can read Deuteronomy.
Oh, it's Deuteronomy. It's my kind of thing.
Deuteronomy.
If you see a woman among captives and want her as a wife, take her to your house. She must shave her head, pare her nails, and lay aside her captive's garb. After she mourned her parents for a month, very specific, have relations with her, and you be her husband, and she your wife. Deuteronomy 21:10-14.
How can anybody in the year of our Lord 2025? How can anybody read the Bible and be like, yeah, this makes sense? It's like, yeah, this is the testament and the fundament that I want to live my life by.
Well, Kirsten, she has to shave her head because they want the curtains to match the drapes.
Lord, does the there's another one. Oh God, I can't remember.
I mean, obviously, completely applicable to today as well. I mean, if you see a captive woman at, say, your neighbor's house, she obviously doesn't want to be at that barbecue. Take her, shave her head. She can mourn for a month, and then she's yours.
I think it was like a comedy special or a comedian, and he was making a point. He said, "Do the lips match the nips?" And because I guess apparently like the melanin that's in your lips is like the same color and gradient as the melanin that's in your nipples. Like, I don't know if that's true. I can't remember because I'm just like, what color are my nipples? I'm pretty sure, as Carrison said, a Celsius blue. That's what mine look like. Very cyanotic. Like,
I mean, I'm looking in the camera right now, and apparently my lips are pepperoni colored.
There you go.
Going by that theory.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, it works. Do the lips match the nips? Like, that's just like Frederick Liquid Slag was my nickname in high school.
Nice, Freddie. So 6 would say, would you be able to would it take only a month for you to mourn your parents?
I would probably need more for mom, like, but
That's exactly what I thought the answer would be.
Dad, I'd be like, okay, 1 week, like we're moving on.
He brought it on himself.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, it's here's the thing. I spent a lot of time with my parents while I was going to community college and university because, like, look, fucking college is expensive, and I did not want to work 3 full-time jobs and go to school, pay for my college, and room and board. So I was just like, I don't want to and I don't want to live on the dorms. Who the fuck wants to live in Cockroach Haven? So
and once again, the mom got Six's attention that he never gave her by giving him free room and board while going to the University of Nextville.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing is, like, if one of your parents, especially if you're 18, 19, and they're just like telling you, hey, you can live with us, you don't have to pay rent, who wouldn't take that opportunity? It's just like,
I mean, and I would have definitely taken that opportunity, which is why they never offered.
Beef has a long-standing beef with our parents because, like, he feels that I got a certain level of favoritism, and I'm just like, I was just doing my own thing, trying to ignore everybody and being like, shove me back into the void where I was before I was born.
And I'm not, so I don't hold it against you. It's not your fault.
No, I didn't.
It's not your fault. They crave the attention that you never gave them.
Yeah, it's like I don't. So I don't feel like I felt like I have spent an overly long amount of time with both my parents, and so I feel like there's never going to be a point in my life where I'm just like, oh, I wish I just had one more week with them. I'm going to be like, the debt's paid up. I was like, we're okay. We had a good life together.
That does say why Beef, you good job. You took care of yourself. Congratulations. You're good enough. Hey, 6, here's a business.
Yeah, exactly. For sure. Whatever. Like, the beef literally give you an inside look. Me and my father, Pool Alpha, we are warring because Pool Alpha has decided that this week he's going to be pissed off about something that I have no control over. And I talked to Beef on Friday, talked to Beef on the phone on Friday, and Beef literally like opened up the conversation with, what did you do to piss Dad off? And I was like, it is Friday. It's Friday morning. So, it's the norm. And I told him point blank, I got no fucking idea. Like, none. It's just you just got to let him tire himself out.
I like how it's time-based. It's like, oh, it's Friday, time for the pissed-off paycheck.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, God. And I'm like, bro, I've been on this earth for decades. I am well past giving a fuck whether or not my father approves of whatever I'm doing. I don't give a shit.
Well, and it only makes Dad want your approval more.
Yeah.
And... but the funny thing is that I get credit for shit that I don't do, while 6 doesn't get credit for shit he does do.
Yep, exactly.
Like, the reason that I figured out Dad was pissed is because he's drunk texting me at 9:30 at night his time, when he's normally in bed at 6.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And up at 3 in the morning, because that's just the way he always... And drunk as hell by 2 o'clock.
And some background, our father is technologically illiterate. He goes to a self-checkout in Publix and literally punches the screen because he thinks it's trying to steal his data.
So, Dad, Pool Alpha is so technologically literate. He didn't start texting me until 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first text I ever received from him was 2 months ago for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So that sort of thing going. He sends me text at 9:30 at night. No punctuation, no capitalization.
It's all
misspelling all the names.
It's all speech to text too. He's just talking to the phone and it's texting for him.
And he's slurring so much, it called Don Done, D-O-N-E, the entire time. So, and he's cussing, he's saying about how down bad he is and how sad he is that things are going on with our stepdad, and tells me for the first time that he was in the hospital again with diverticulitis last week.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, he'd been bleeding out his ass for 3 days before his partner made him go to the hospital. And wouldn't you know who won the pony? He needed treatment. Who would have thought?
Imagine that.
Oh, but by the way, didn't tell me about it. No
No.
one tells me shit.
No.
But then, because I didn't know about it, I never checked on him for after 2 weeks. Six actually went through and contacted our stepdad, trying to be in contact and stay up to date on him. And Pool Alpha's like, fuck your brother. He doesn't care. He never checked on me once. And he's like, Dad, I didn't check on you once. I didn't know you were sick.
Yeah, no, for real. Like, so it's I've gotten to the point, and this was a touted about subject around this layer for the last week. I have gotten to the point. I love my parents. I do. I love them with limits. Like, because I know...
As all families should.
Yeah, I know who they are and what they are. And just because I love them doesn't mean I'm going to turn a blind eye to some of the toxic bullshit that they do. And so at the same time, I am also at an age in my life where I'm like, I do not need my parents' approval for anything. Like, they make no difference in my day-to-day life. I don't live with them. I don't rely on them for money. I don't need them for anything. If they are mad at me, I'm just going to be like, okay, caravan moves on without you. Let me know how that works for you. And I just go about my life because it doesn't really make a difference anymore. I'm not a 13-year-old boy, you know? It's not going to change my world just because my father's upset with me.
Meanwhile, I want nothing but their approval, and I wish I could have it, and
No, don't need it. I've been the only one here for me this whole time, so guess what? I'm the only one that I need. So.
Meanwhile, I'm the one that was he's doing good at school, and I got all the approval early in life, and none of the approval later in life, because I had nothing to improve upon. It's like, look at Six. He's got his business. He's got everything back in order. Look how good he's doing. Oh, you're doing the same thing you've always been doing. Well, fuck you then.
Yeah, it's just like, I could give a fuck. Like, and that's it. I'm literally getting out of the business in 8 days. Like, just selling it as quick as I can, because I'm just like...
Getting handed a profitable business and then be like, nah. I'm done with this shit. I'm cash out. It's
I'm
time to
done. I was like, look, we can. Money is great, guys. Money is great. Money does not bring you happiness, though. It does not. I literally have more money than I've ever had in my entire life, and I'm miserable. So, like,
you know what? I would still like to try.
No,
I would still like to attempt to prove that point. Either way, I would like the opportunity.
No.
As opposed to being dead ass broke. A lot of the
it's a better life. It's a better life being broke. It is.
I don't buy it.
Having maximum responsibility every single... I'll give you an idea. I'll give you a peek behind the curtain. Yesterday,
all right,
me and Harrison, perhaps allegedly reading the scriptures, watching the walls melt over the divine judgment that's washing over us. Like, fantastic. Awesome
Well,
time.
she didn't shave her head.
Yeah, she didn't shave her head. That's why she received God's wrath. Like... While this is happening, a client is texting me about their pool and about things that they need to change on their pool to make the heater work. And they just send me a picture with like pipes and 3 dials. And I have to sit here and try to figure it out in my biblically addled mind of what the fuck is going on and respond to it. It's not worth it, guys. It's a Saturday. It's the middle of a Saturday. I get no time off. I get no rest. Like,
oh, God.
It's a look. I talked to another business owner earlier in the week, and I told him, I was like, look, brother, I'm getting out of the business. I'm just burnt out. I was just like, I've been running the business for 3 years by myself, and then running the routes for 7 years before that. So I've just been in it for 10 years. Essentially, I was running the business for 7 years and just wasn't getting paid for it. So that's like, so I'm like, I'm burnt out. And he told me, he's like, because he asked me, what do I want to do afterwards? And I was like, I thought about having a food truck. I might have a food truck. And he's like, look, there's something to be said for providing a good and not a service. And I was like,
I mean, that's because, okay, I can produce these things. You come and buy the thing I have produced and then drift off into the ether, never to be seen again.
Yeah, exactly. Because that
is a great point.
Yeah, because I'm just like, if I make a food truck and somebody buys a $5 quesadilla and they don't like it, guess what? Fuck off, don't come back. So, like, it doesn't really matter. I mean, technically, I have the same mechanism in place with my pool. Is you don't like my pool work? Fuck off, don't come back. But,
The problem is you need to interact with them monthly.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, I have to physically go to their house, so it's just like, whoa.
There is that.
I was like, so we're done. I am facing, a precarious unknown over the fact that I'm taking a very lucrative business, like I said, most money I've ever made in my entire life, and I'm like,
as shown on our Discord, the number one business to get into for passive mailbox income. Or easiest to start up business.
Yeah, I was just like, and also that's the other thing is like, as seen on our Discord, but then I'm sitting here and I cannot figure out a workaround to make this fucking streaming thing work. So I'm like, okay, professional.
Yeah, I like how you're going from providing a service in pool help to providing a good of OTL and the streaming. And it's like, you just referred to your stuff as good. Yeah, here's my good, guys. Like, I didn't even provide an OTL this week, so it's like, on top of that, I was like, we're struggling, boys. I got 8 days, and then we'll get back to normal. Trust me. Like 8 days. What are you gonna do with yourself, especially when you start to hate streaming?
Oh, you know what? Here, I'll give you another sneak behind the curtain. We'll pull it back. This is, I told Karrison, because, like, here's the horrible part. It's not really horrible, but it's not a huge deal. But it's like, the date in which the business sells, I'm selling the business, is March 31st. March 31st is a fucking Monday. So
yes, it is.
I had thought when I set this up with people, the company that's buying me out, I had thought March 31st was a Sunday. I, of course, didn't look at a goddamn calendar. Because I'm a fucking moron. So I set it up for March 31st, and then I started thinking about it, and I was just like, well, shit, March 31st is Monday. My clients are probably going to need service that day. I can't just not show up on Monday because I don't know if this new company is going to see them that week. And so I'm like, okay.
They're not your problem at that point.
Well, I need to make sure that everything is copacetic so the sale goes through and the clients aren't pissy and they're just like, oh, you didn't show up the last day of work. I'm not going with this new company. Each client that does not go through, I lose a certain amount of money off the closing deal. So I'm just like, okay, I'll fucking go to work on Monday. So I'm going to go to work on Monday for my last day, which is just, I'm terrible, But then Tuesday, I told Karrison, I was like, here's my first plan. You guys want to know my first plan for being out of the business, my out of the business celebration on Tuesday?
You mean after Monday when you stop willfully dunking your head in a bucket of acid?
Oh, yeah. I told Karrison, and she was making fun of it last night, because I was like, Monday, I'm just going to show up, waltz up to the pool, take a chlorine puck, throw it in the fucking pool, and then get the fuck out of there. What are they going to do, fire me? Like, you can't fire me. I'm already fired. Like,
you need to walk up to your last problem pool, unzip your pants, and piss in it, then walk away.
Lord. I mean, for some of them, it would help the pH. My first act of business of being out of the business, I'm getting a COVID vaccine on Tuesday.
That is very, very wise, my friend. That is a great idea. More people should be doing that.
Because I'm not against vaccines at all. Like, I think the COVID vaccines are great and people should do it. Look, it has its problems, I'm sure, but look,
nothing's perfect, but ultimately good outweighs the bad.
Yeah, we had to do something, okay? Millions of people were dying. So I was just like, and I got the first vaccine, the first 2-part vaccine when it first started happening, when everything started going down. However, I got really fucked up off the 2-part vaccine, and I felt sick for like a week. And after the 2-part...
I guess you just have to be prepared to die.
Vicey, there he is. How we doing, Vicer? Good morning, Vicer. Subscribe. You're on a 25-month streak. Look at you, hot stuff.
Ooh.
If more people died from COVID,
Lord.
Prices would be cheaper. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. Like, it doesn't seem like they care about how many of the population's out there. They just care about how many of the population will buy $14 eggs. Like,
right, exactly. And Vicer, I would also like to point out that for your $125 investment in 6, we have actually flipped our scheduling around to where we take 3 weeks off one show. Now we're doing 3 shows, 1 week off.
Exactly.
It's improvement.
Exactly. Improvement. Progress, boys. Progress. We're mostly here for Vicer, of course. Like, Vicer. Yeah. Thank you for the shout out, Karis. Thank you for shouting out Vicer. Definitely, Vicer's on a kick right now. He's going through all the Yakuza games, every single one of them, chronological order. He's streaming every single night. Go watch him. It's fantastic. It's wonderful. We'll look at a lot of the weird Japanesey weeaboo humor.
Weeaboo humor.
Weeaboo humor. My mouth gave up, and right at the end of that.
Too many vowels.
So, like, the COVID originally fucked me up so bad, and it was right at the beginning of me owning the business, and I was just stretched because I was just like, look, I can't get sick. I'm the only employee. I'm the owner. If I go down, it's just a world of shit. So basically, from there on out, I didn't get any COVID vaccines because I was just like, look, I can't get sick. I don't want the vaccine to fuck me up. And then I'm trying to run a business, and then if you're not there at a certain time, clients bitch at you and complain, and they fire you. And in the beginning, when I was running the business, I was just like, well, I can't risk that. I want this to work. I want this to be profitable. I don't want to lose clients. Well, now that I'm getting out of the business and I want to actually go out into the world with my girlfriend and go out on dates and do special things with her, I'm just like, I should get a COVID vaccine. Just on the off chance that I do get COVID, I don't want it to actually fuck myself up and then get long COVID or any of that shit. So.
Yeah, you see, since I had PTO and sick time, I'm quad vaxxed. Every time I did take 3 days off of work, I don't care. I mean, especially at dispatch, I gave no fucks. It's like, no, give me all the time off I can get. I don't want to be here. I hate you all. I hate everyone around me. No, now I have had COVID several times, but I mean, it was a thing where I quarantined myself and let my everybody else in the household try to stay away from it, and I sat and watched dropout videos of people playing D&D for 40 hours.
I was gonna say Beef loves getting COVID because he gets to go check in at a Western Inn for 3 days and watch the entire God of War lore series for 3 days straight, catching up on all of his God of War for a video game he doesn't even play.
I mean, that's the only way I consume games now earlier anyway. That's the only way that I know games have endings is because I watch it on YouTube. It's like I've been tempted not to go and watch the Pentiment video because I'm sure that game ends eventually.
Vicer, yeah, I'm sure that's all he watched while alone in that hotel room for 3 days. Well, I'm sure he checked into the ESPN the World Tour of Poker. Like that sounds
right.
Like
No, I definitely dropped in and watched ESPN Soldiers Come Home videos for 3 hours. I felt bad about myself and everything else, and I'm not patriotic enough.
You just got to leach out the COVID through the tears, like Like God,
real quick before we get into anything else, do you want to touch on wrestling a little bit?
Sure. Do I want to? No, but will I? Yes.
You don't? What?
Yeah, Vicer, you need to be more patriotic. I agree.
I agree. Like I said earlier, these colors don't run, but my eyes will with patriotism. So John Cena finally turned heel.
Hold on. What? Okay, here in the States, we know, like, over exuberant patriotism to be, toxic patriotism. What is toxic patriotism in the UK? Does it have a name? Does it have a term? Does it have a phrase? That's it. I don't have an answer for any of that, but I just wanted to throw it out there. Chat, look it up for me. Default UK behavior. The Queen.
I was gonna say toxic British patriotism is called cultural misappropriation.
Yeah, you just colonize,
It's called colonization and museums.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you take over a civilization, you put all of their artifacts in a museum, and 300 years later you say whoops-a-doodle.
This belongs in a museum in my country, thousands of miles away. That's what toxic patriotism in Britain is.
All right, John Cena.
It's also toxic patriotism in Britain is also partly going, oh, Andrew's diddling kids. That's fine.
Oh, shots fired. Going against the British monarchy now. Wow, look at you, Beef.
Dude, the British go against the British monarchy.
Oh,
Fuck
they
the
do.
British
Yeah,
monarchy.
trust me.
After the Queen died, I kind of like the princes or whatever, but fuck Charles. I don't care.
No, I don't worship any human being or elevate any human being to any kind of status. Even celebrities or public figures. I'm like, yeah, y'all did a good thing in your field. You're still a piece of shit, just like the rest of us.
Right. All right. So John Cena.
John Cena, good segue.
Piece of shit, just like the rest of us. John Cena.
Yeah.
He turned heel on Cody. Everybody's been wanting him to turn heel for like 20-something years now because he's always been a face. Mm-hmm. So he does the Hollywood Hogan in his last year in the business, becomes the bad guy. He turned at Elimination Chamber, kicked Cody Rhodes in the dick, and set him up to get slapped by what's his face, that rapper, Travis something or other.
Travis something or other? I don't.
I don't know. Somebody else more hip than I am knows.
What? Do you know the song?
No.
No. All right.
It was Travis Scott, that guy.
Oh, I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, Travis Scott. He had that concert where people stampeded over each other because they tried to jam 100,000 people into a 30,000 person venue.
Really? Wow.
Oh yeah, people died from that shit. Yeah, 100%.
Jesus.
So that dude comes out high as fuck with The Rock, right?
Nice.
And completely misses his cue that, hey, when John Cena's holding up somebody for you to slap, you should probably slap them then.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like surfboarding fucking Cody Rhodes up, trying to get, hey, hit him, go ahead and hit him. And he's just holding him there for a full minute, and he does nothing because he's, wasted on the sage rage. So eventually he puts him back down on the ground. Cody's laying on his stomach, face against the mat, and that's when Travis Scott decides to slap him full force across the face, bursts his eardrum, blackens his eye.
Oh, Jesus Lord.
Like in the ear, just completely full on, not across the chin while you're holding it. While he's on the ground, can't protect himself, has nowhere to go. Whap! Full force slap, pops his eardrum, and darkens his eye.
Oh my God. Vicer says Travis Scott is well known to be terrible to work with in general.
Exactly, as proven. It is. I'm sure Cody was super happy about taking a full force slap that fucked him up like that from a 125-pound high ass rapper.
Oh, give him a receipt.
I am hoping he gets the iShow speed treatment from somebody.
Yeah, just let him know that there's a mandolin in the back to chop up that potato he served.
Right. So, John Cena, they had the Raw in Brussels, Belgium.
Oh.
They're doing a European tour right now.
Okay.
So John just disappeared from WWE TV until last week in Brussels, and then he showed up and cuts a 30-minute heel promo telling all the fans you're a toxic relationship, I'm not your puppet, I fucking hate you, for 30 minutes straight. Oh. And it was wonderful.
Oh.
It was so good. Six, I think I sent you a picture of John Cena with his look turning bad guy.
All right, hold on. The Beef sent me John Cena, the old man Cena. Hold on, guys. Let me pop this into the overlay real quick. Drop it there. Come over here. Do this. We lost Beef. The webcam is fucked up. I don't know how to fix it. We'll figure it out later. Here's old man Cena. Get off my lawn, Cena. There he is. That's your visual aid for this. John Cena, hilarious movie star, by the way.
John Cena there looking like Jim Varney, but you ran over his dog.
He does look like Jim Varney. He does.
He does look like Ernest P. Worrell. I mean, tell me he don't.
Again, I'm an abashed and unapologetic lover of the Ernest P. Worrell, Jim Varney.
Yeah.
I think Jim Varney was actually an underrated comedic actor.
Oh, 100%.
Like, I mean, he got kind of like pigeonholed and typecast because, as one does if you have an Ernest franchise. But like,
Right.
I don't blame Jim Varney for basically taking something that hits. You know, like I was like, look, it's making him money. It's
Exactly.
by all means, ride that train, that money train directly into the station.
Yeah, no, John Cena straight up looking like Ernest P. Worrell if he starred in the movie 60-Minute Photo instead of Robin Williams.
Vice just says Jim Varney was not underrated. Our entire generation loves him. That's true, too.
100%.
That's true.
Didn't he die like when he was only 49 or some shit like that?
Yeah, he died like, wasn't it, I think it was throat cancer or colon cancer? It was some weird, horrible cancer. Like,
oh, that's sad. Why do all the good die young? I don't.
They're given a reprieve from this life. Like,
that's actually good. Yeah, no. Yeah.
Like, what, okay, so John Cena.
30-minute promo, did a great job. I'm breaking up with you. And going back to our topic, from the first thing that he says is a properly grounded person doesn't need to seek the approval from others. Mm-hmm. Mm. And it's like this is just spoke to me from what Six was saying earlier in the show.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's true. It's true. You don't need parents if you just parent yourself. Like you get to an age where guess what? Like, no one's going to take care of you but yourself. So, like, and if you take care of yourself and you love yourself, you don't need parents.
You don't need parents if you can parent yourself. That's right, all you 10-year-olds out there, pay your rent.
That's right. Like, play all the fork knife that you want. Like, you know, you'll be fine. Just pop in some Totinos in there every 6 hours or so, you're good.
All right, so this next story comes from when I was doing my radio bits. Oldschoolhitsvegas.com, 24/7 streaming on the Autos app. You can also
there it
get
is.
us on Alexa.
There it is. Did you drop a link in the chat?
I did not, but that's only because I can't spell.
Oh.
2 to 4 Pacific time every Saturday and Sunday.
Pacific time. That's my favorite part.
Still time to catch us if you're at normal time, 5 o'clock. Oldschoolhitsvegas.com.
Oh man, it's so hilarious. Oldschoolhitsvegas.com.
So as part of one of my segments, on St. Patrick's Day, that happened one day.
What a fucking tragedy that is.
Drink green beer and puke up corned beef. Have a good day.
Man, I was driving past on Monday. I'll just say this quick anecdote and I'll let you get back to it.
Yeah.
Like I was driving past an Irish pub that I used to hang out with all the time. Like,
is that the one you brought me to?
Yeah, the Celtic, yep. And like
yeah,
I was
the only thing that I was interested because you're like, oh, try the Scotch, you need to have this. Nope, give me the shepherd's pie, please.
Yep. They serve very traditional Irish food there, and like great place, great. The only problem is on Monday, St. Patrick's Day, they closed down the fucking street around it so they could have more Caucasian American people acting like they're celebrating their 8% Irish heritage by drinking dyed beer. And so I was coming home and I have to drive past this and I have to go out of my way because they closed down the street and I'm at the traffic light. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and it's popping over at the Celtic. Everybody's having a good time drinking.
Wait, you mean a city of old white retirees would celebrate, hey, let me be white. Woo!
Exactly. They got done celebrating their 6.5% of Cherokee that their Meemaw told them that they were. And now they're like, we are race switching, we're heritage switching today for one day. And as I was driving past, I was at the stoplight and I was sitting there just watching the drunks do drunk things. I watched this man burst out of the bar, hand over his mouth, and then he's trying to get to the trash can. He cannot make it to the trash can, just spews just a flume of green bile all over the sidewalk. People are hanging out and everybody's they're backing up because they don't want to be covered in green puke. And I was just like, Jesus Christ.
You see, I celebrate my heritage, my Irish heritage, just like every other, normal American. I go through McDonald's and get a Shamrock Shake.
Shamrock Shake.
That is how I celebrate my Irishness.
I have never
that
had
is the tradition.
I've never had a Shamrock Shake. What do Shamrock Shakes taste like? Is it mint? Like
It's pure mint. That's all it is.
That's so gross.
No chocolate, nothing else. It's just toothpaste milkshake. That's exactly what it is.
Gross. Hey, there he is. Sorry, I gotta interrupt you. We have to highlight something real quick. Hey, have y'all tried peppercorns? Because Frank is gathering them, and he needs them. He needs the spice to keep himself awake because Frank just did a 28-hour stream marathon over at his channel, Super RPG Friends, and I normally I would go out of my way to shit on Frank for what he's doing because that's what we do here. But I have to highlight the fact that Frank did a 32.5-hour stream for charity. He did it for charity. He raised $1,500 for charity for kids who are born without spleens, and he's donating every single red cent that he earned last night, all $1,500, all to charity. None of it goes to Frank. He could take that money. He could take that money and buy himself a new motherboard and a power circuit and everything else that all the spinneroos and whirlybirds fucking fucked up his computer. But he said, no, I'm going to do this for the kids without spleens. And then on top of that, Jonathan of Nazarene said that he would match anything that Frank earned. So John himself is also donating $1,500 to a local charity, Kids Without Spleens. And... No.
The Kids Without Spleens Foundation. That's so wonderful. That is a great charity. Good job, the two of you, John and Frankie, giving them $1,500 apiece. Congratulations, guys. Those spleens will go a long way towards providing life for these children that wouldn't otherwise have it.
Yeah, thanks to Frank and John, now one child can eat artificial pepperoni, Like they can allow the grease to slide through their reconstructed spleen.
And we will have cameras ready for these spleenless children for when their soldier fathers come home and give them a hug and they're still alive.
He did the callback. He looped it all around. Oh, God. But yeah,
it's
guys.
It's what I do, baby.
Frank did a fucking killer and awesome and just visually and orally entertaining spread last night. He streamed for like 12 hours, did a fantastic job to earn him some money to rebuild his computer after the stream avatars borked it. And now he's going to be back up in business and getting running. We salute you, Frank. You did good last night.
He's earned enough money to rebuild his computer just in time for hurricane season when it gets flooded out again.
Yeah. The man's had fire, and the man's had water. He just needs air and earth, and then he will become Avatar, the last Airbender.
No, then he will become a Captain Stream Planet.
Yeah.
All together there with your heart and your donations.
Frank, the man has a big heart. What can we say? Heard he has a small spleen, but we still love him.
I mean, I think next up for Frankie is computer destroyed by locusts.
He just goes into his computer room. He's like, where'd all these fucking crickets come from?
Guys, I'd love to stream right now, but my tower is infested with bees.
It was a bad harvest year, Vicer, every year something does seem to happen to him. Yeah, that's true. Frank has the worst fucking luck.
Speaking of bad harvest years, we're back to St. Patrick's Day.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go back to the plague.
The
famine. There was believe it or not, St. Patrick's Day still exists in New York as well.
Mm-hmm.
They have Irish people up there and people pretending to be Irish.
Mm-hmm.
They had a Knicks game at Madison Square Garden.
Mm-hmm.
And Tracy Morgan went to this Knicks game. He's a big Knicks fan. I love Tracy Morgan. He's my kind of goofy.
I do too.
He's
girl, I'm gonna get you pregnant
hilarious.
behind the middle school.
I'm gonna give you some C-section scars.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna give you some C-section scars.
Oh, God bless, dude. That dude is
Tracy
so weird
Morgan.
and absurd. So, Tracy Morgan goes to this Knicks game and is sitting front row on the parquet floor and everything. Game is just starting. He's a few minutes into it. And he loses every single lunch he ever had right there on top of the basketball court.
Lord. God.
And to the point he had to go to the hospital.
Oh, wow.
He whole ass had to go to a medical facility. So because he was puking so much at the Knicks game.
Jesus, God, man.
And it's like, I didn't know New York hot dogs were that bad.
Whoa, I was gonna say, was it green or was it food based? Like,
No,
was it?
They have released that it was food poisoning and not he got completely schnockered on green beer.
Schnockered. Like,
yes.
Oh man, I'm so terrified of food poisoning. Like, it's gonna happen at some point in time, I'm sure. But
oh, dude, I hate it. It happens. I have a weak ass stomach ever since I turned 40, and it's like it just spawns food poisoning in my gut biome.
I was telling Beef this the other day. Like, I haven't had food poisoning or like vomited in 8 years, longer maybe. Like, I hate puking so much that I go out of my way to make sure I don't eat anything suspect, and then I always follow everything up with probiotics, and it works. I drank all the tap water in Brazil, never came back with a parasite.
So
that I know
Tracy Morgan actually absolutely just horking his guts out on the floor of the Madison Square Garden. Guess who is sitting across the court from him?
That would be Gallagher's younger brother.
I'm sending it to your Discord right now.
Okay.
The picture of who is sitting across from him.
Oh God, man, he's seen better days. He has seen better days. Holy shit, he's
Go ahead and give everybody that visual.
Oh, and look, he's wearing all green too. It's disgusting.
Yes,
it's gross. All right, boys.
As Six gets this photo for you guys, spoilers, it's 80-year-old sex pest Vince McMahon.
Oh, Jesus. He's looking rough, man. Rough.
Looking like Rogue as an old creep.
What is he What is he doing with his hair?
He looks like Shooter McGavin's dad.
He does.
Tell me he doesn't.
He does.
He looks like Shooter McGavin's jerk-ass racist sex pest dad wearing a suit made out of recycled tennis balls.
Oh, God, man. Jesus, Lord. You eat pieces of shit for breakfast? Like...
No.
God, it's terrible.
So that was the entire reason for telling you. Also, I love the Chiron. Vince McMahon, former wrestling promoter. I feel so good about that. I love that.
Like, guys, real quick, we're gonna do the Peppercorn Casino. We're gonna segue into the Peppercorn Casino. Beef's gotta try to get out of here in the next 40 minutes because he's got other stuff to do. So
I've got family stuff. We're doing a celebration of all of our March birthdays.
No, Lord Jesus.
So it's my sons and my oldest niece, and we're going to make pancakes and go to the Adventure Science Center.
The Adventure Science
stuff
Center.
for children's.
No shit.
Now hold on, before we get into TPC 6, you had a special request for me recently.
Oh, I did? I don't even remember.
You did.
I don't remember.
You asked me to do something for you.
Oh, I did? Oh, I really don't remember.
Oh, wait, nope, I can't do that. Nope, not that one. Not that one. That one's too porny. Hold on. Let's pull...
That one's too porny.
Yes. I was in the wrong folder. Sorry about that. All right, no.
Carson said, hell yeah, take photos of science for us, Beef. And Vicer says he remembers. I'm glad y'all do.
All right, Six. But before we get into TBC, it's time to check your Discord.
Oh, we're checking the Discord. Okay, there it is, boys. We got the graphic up. No, I got to check my Discord. All right. Oh, what is this? Oh, what is this? All right, hold on. Let me download it. I got to Ooh, we got something nice.
Yeah. This is the fun part of the show where I make Six technically put something back into the show and screw up everything else while you get to watch him doing the ook smart monkey gimmick.
No, I'm very much doing that right now. Like, all right, hold on. This is what we'll do. We'll bring it over here, come to downloads, take this out, move it over here, come to desktop, throw that there. We'll do it the ghetto way. The little previews.
The only way we know how.
Yeah, definitely the only way we know how. Guys, I'll figure out how to stream in 8 days. I swear. Like, we'll figure it out. All right, come over here. Pop that up. There you guys go. You can see how the sausage is made. And we got a little video here from Beefy Poo. I love it. I love it. Hold on, let me play it again. Just 1 second. There's the 6 2/3. Love it. Very good, Beef. Very good. I am curious about the, no, that one's too porny. You piqued my curiosity with that one. Now I need to know, like, you know.
It's just me saying absurd things because I put the wrong file into the stupid Discord one. So no.
I asked Beef if he could make me, because we have the Peppercorn Casino transition here for, you know, the BroDown, and the BroDown Peppercorn Casino is different than, you know, my Peppercorn Casino when I do OTL. And I was just like, I could use some differentiation between the two. You know, I wanted some slight variances. I was like, what you got going is working, but I was like, I just want some differences. That way people can tell the difference between the two. And Beef knocked it out of the park. I asked him for a roulette wheel, and I was like, roulette wheel, figure the rest out. Talk to him like I do Tonio, and I was like, it's your problem now.
So, yeah, there you go. You now have an OTL Peppercorn Casino transition. Are you happy with that? Do you like your roulette wheel?
I'm very happy with it. You did tremendous, Beef. Absolutely tremendous. Like, it's everything I wanted and more. And by everything that I wanted and more, I mean I forgot that I told you I needed all of that. So, like, it was a pleasant surprise all the way around, boys. All the way around.
All right, gang. So the Peppercorn Casino today.
Hold on. Don't open it. Don't open it. I'm stopping you before we do that. I have to take a Pizzo Mezzo, and I have a brief video here to leave everybody with. That way, you know, I'm not just leaving you with dead silence. And it is topical. Our Pizzo Mezzo here. I got to urinate, guys. I literally
you play
drank
the video. I've got to take the dog out. So
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that works. Like I drank 2 gallons of coffee before I got on the air here. So, you know. All right, we have one that is very topical for today's Peppercorn Casino, and you will see why in just 1 second. Let me do this. The gadgets. And then make sure this is all the way up. That's all the way up. And come over here. Nope, that's my lo-fi wrestling music. Here we go. Guys, we have how French fries are produced. Let's check this out.
French fries originated in Belgium in the late 17th century and gained popularity across Europe. They became known as French fries during World War I, likely due to American soldiers associating them with French-speaking Belgium. Today, they're a beloved staple in fast food culture worldwide. The initial step in producing frozen French fries involves mechanically harvesting the finest, high-quality potatoes, ensuring efficiency and precision throughout the process. These specialized machines gently remove the potatoes from the soil, minimizing any damage. After harvesting, the potatoes are transported to the factory, where they undergo a thorough roller process. During this process, small rocks, soil, and leaves are removed, leaving the potatoes clean and pristine. After this stage, we come across a sorting device that classifies the potatoes according to their size. The machine consists of multiple layers of vibrating grids, where the shaking motion directs the smaller potatoes through the grid gaps, separating them from the larger ones. The larger potatoes are designated for traditional strip-shaped fries, while the smaller ones are shaped into cubes or unique rings. Once sorted, the potatoes enter a large steaming chamber. Following about 10 seconds of exposure to pressurized steam, the potato skins soften enough to be easily removed with minimal force, a task efficiently executed by the specialized machine known as the peeler. After emerging from the peeler, the potatoes pass through a washing station to be cleaned with water. Next, workers meticulously inspect the potatoes, discarding any with green or spoiled areas, as well as removing any remaining pieces of skin adhering to them. There are 2 methods for chopping. One utilizes a hydraulic system where running water propels the potatoes against cutting blades, while the other employs a series of rotary mechanical slicers. Now, A high-tech quality check takes place as each piece passes by a camera, where a computer meticulously analyzes its size and color. Any fry that doesn't meet the quality standard is swiftly identified, flagged, and eliminated from production using a precise airjet. Next, the potatoes are introduced into the fryer, where they undergo cooking for about 2 minutes in non-hydrogenated vegetable oil. After leaving the fryer, any extra oil from the French fries drains through perforations in the conveyor belt into a collection
We're
down
back.
below, while the fries continue their journey.
Yeah, we only got
The
20
fries
seconds. I'll let it
progress
play.
through the freezing area, kept at temperatures between -15 to -25 degrees Celsius. It typically takes about 10 minutes for the fries to freeze entirely before packaging. Thank you for watching, and see you in another episode.
I have water in my mouth, guys. Beef's still not. He's still not at the. He's still not ready. Beef's not ready, guys. No, we have to wait for Beef. Well, while Beef is doing whatever the fuck he's doing, Lord knows what he's doing. He said he was taking his dog out, but you literally all he has to do is open the back door and just let his dog out. But it's fine. It's whatever, guys. I'm gonna play that, and I'm gonna come over here, and we need some Caesar's Palace music. You know, we need some Caesar's Palace OST for the Peppercorn Casino. That's right. That's what we're gonna do. Bring this over here. Bada bing. We can hear Beef talking out his Sunday morning plans with his wife.
Well,
thrilling.
we're trying to figure out going to the zoo because I guess Mom and Mouth Alpha and Heart Attack Stepdad have had to cancel today.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know what's going on there. I learned all this during the Pizzo Mezzo because Mrs. Beef is over here telling me what's going on in life.
Uh-oh. Well, that's what wives are for. They're there to let us know what we are doing.
Well, and just like everything else, I completely ignored all the texts that I've received from them for the last 2 hours, apparently.
It's a better life. It's a better life.
Well, and Peach had to go out, and she had to get her her CBD treat for going out and making dukes. So, I mean, there you go.
Karrison, we're trying to end this stream early. Like, what are you doing? Like, we are right at the end of Pentiment. We'll do Pentiment if John is here. I don't think John is here right now, and I don't want to finish if John's not here. I don't want to do that to John.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Do we want to do 2 minutes for prediction time or 5 minutes? Which way do you think works better?
It doesn't matter. We don't have a whole bunch of people in chat right now, so 2 minutes is fine. It's not a big deal.
2 minutes.
2
right, dude.
minutes.
Do you want to play normal intro
Yeah,
or do I just
I'm transitioning right now. At the end.
Oh, well, congratulations! I didn't even know you were going for surgery.
God damn it! Beef beat me to the fucking joke. Like, all right, you guys ready? We got to transition over. We got a Peppercorn Casino to do. Here we go. There it is. We're here. We're doing the Peppercorn Casino. Beef has opened the Peppercorn Casino, boys. Beef, you want to give us a rundown of what we're going to do here?
Absolutely. We're going to play a new game that I have completely created on my own. Nobody else did it but me. It's called Hit or Don't Hit.
Hit or don't
And
hit.
it's a very easy game. We're going to bring up something, and Six and I will have to say whether it hits or it don't hit. And if we agree, that's a point. If we don't, it's not a point. And we're going to see how many that we can agree on. As always, I will be betting 5,000 of York's peppercorns on exactly 6.
That's right. That's me.
Just like in real life, just as it is in streaming, I will always bet on 6.
Indeed, indeed.
Yes, I still want to participate, game. Shut up. Stop asking me questions. All
right. It should be entertaining because me, not a person known for having strong opinions about food, and then
has very strong opinions about food.
And then Beef, not a person known for having very strong opinions about food, eats all of it. Like, doesn't care.
No, I'm sorry. I have strong opinions. They're just not very discerning.
Yeah, no, not at all.
It's like, oh, look, food, eat. Done. Let's go. Did that taste vaguely salty? Delicious.
No, guys. So we're just gonna filibuster for a couple more seconds while the casino is open. Cast your bets. Am I going to get 6? Exactly 6? Am I going to get less than 6? Am I going to get more than 6?
More than 6.
It's gonna be interesting because I am a food snob and
Right.
Beef is a food slob. So
Yes.
like. I don't think I'm going to get 6. I think we're not going to match on some of these.
You don't think so?
No, no.
Huh.
I am very. It's gonna be hard though because like French fries are probably one of my favorite food items of all time. Yeah. Hey Beef, what's your top 3 food truck items? Food truck items.
Let's see. I like the steering wheel. I'm big into the engine, and I like the deep fat fryer.
There you go, Visor.
But favorite 3 things: street tacos is definitely up there.
Yeah,
street tacos from food trucks, so good. Fish and chips. There's a British food truck that goes around town here that does amazing fish and chips.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
so good, so good. Also, there's a poutine food truck that's around here.
Oh. That's interesting.
And they do the big ass fries. They do the cheese sauce, the cheese curds,
Nice.
and then it's good. And then gravy. That's what it is. And then you can get like barbecue version because it's Nuggetsville, so you can get the fried pork, the pulled pork on there, or the brisket. Good stuff. Oh yeah, barbecue food trucks are good.
Frank said he wanted to see egg rolls, hamburgers, and quesadilla, and I don't know if those would mix well. No.
Well, I mean, you could put that all as one.
Yeah, I was gonna say
An egg roll, hamburger meat inside of an egg roll, mashed into a quesadilla.
Knox redeemed cringe on tap. Well, I have to do it, boys. I have to do it. I'll give you some cringe on tap. Karasen's been going through a lot right now. She's been handling some emotional deficits that she's had inside of herself and things that are not easily conquered, like the things that you cannot just have one conversation and then everything feels right.
I didn't know she was so desperate to put on weight.
And while speaking, and I'm gonna use that to segue into my cringe on tap. Why I love Karison, why I love my girlfriend so much. She's going through an emotional process right now. Has been all week long, And yesterday, while she was in the kitchen, allegedly on the scriptures, she's going through my museum of potato chips that I have in my pantry. Literally, the 8 unopened bags of potato chips. I don't eat any of them. I just look at them. And I look at my full, well-stocked pantry, and I'm like, it's tremendous. Look at it. I'm ready for the apocalypse.
You buy potato chips by walking down the aisle like, oh, shiny. Look at that color of bag.
Last night, I was in the other room. And Karison was being a raccoon going through a dumpster over the foods that I have in the pantry. And she screamed to me from the other room. She screamed, "Could we see what these are?" Not, "Can I open this bag of chips?" Could we see what these are? Oh, I'm sorry. Karison corrected me. Can we know these?
Both good. Good.
Can we know these?
Can we carnally know these chips?
I literally fell out with diarrhea right there on the spot. I've never heard of any human being that said, "Can we know these?" instead of asking, "Can I open this bag of chips?"
By the way, the chips that she was wanting to know, Ruffles. Plain Ruffles.
I was like, God, that's why I love her, because she's so aberrantly fucking weird, and she's not even trying. It's just, it's inborn. It's there. Like, I love her for it. So,
well, what about a British Egyptian Massachusetts and would suggest weird alien? Who would have thought?
yeah, who would have thought? Who would have known? Beef, we got some French fries here.
I'm sure it's only improved by scriptures.
Oh yeah. The weird just comes out even more. It's beautiful. I love it. Like, Beef.
All right, gang.
McDonald's French fries.
The game is called Hit or Don't Hit. We have an example of something. We'll say whether it hit or it don't hit. 6, McDonald's French fries. They are like the stereotypical standard for French fries.
Yeah.
Where do you land on the McDonald's?
I think McDonald's French fries hit. Like, I think it is a flavor that is tried and true, tested. You know what a McDonald's French fry is going to taste like, and you can envision it in your mind. It is kind of like the progenitor of fast food French fries. I mean, even when they're not cooked properly, they still kind of hit, like, because of taste quotient. So I'm gonna say McDonald's French fries hit.
Even when they don't.
Yeah.
They put enough salt on them to make it feel like it hit. The only time that McDonald's fries don't hit is when they're like 4 minutes old.
Yeah. You got to eat them piping hot, or they're garbage.
Exactly. If you get them right out of the fryer, they are like manna from heaven. They can be really good. They're always crispy too. They're almost never soggy. And I don't know what you look for in a fry, but crispy, salty, crunchy. That's what you want a fry to be. But it's also got to have that potato meatiness to it.
The only thing that I would knock McDonald's French fries for is the flavor is good. The contaminants and preservatives that they put in it, very flavorful. McDonald's French fries don't really taste like potatoes to me, though. Like they taste like an off-brand. They taste like veggie chips. They taste like the vape of potato chips. And
they are the vape of French fries. You were right.
And it's okay though, because it's a recognizable flavor and it's a good flavor. But to me, they don't really taste like potato very much. That would be the only caveat I would have to McDonald's French fries.
That being said, they still taste good enough. And even just on a nostalgia factor, McDonald's French fries hit.
Yeah.
Now, like nothing else at their friggin' shitty restaurant does, but McDonald's French fries hit.
No, without a doubt. Like,
can you think of anything else at McDonald's that's like, oh, I'm looking forward to this?
No, not really.
No,
like, no, no.
Like I actually like McDonald's ice cream. McDonald's ice cream hits. The problem is their ice cream machines don't work.
No, never. They never work. Like, the only thing that like I look forward to, and I don't even eat it, but like I'm actually a big fan of the McGriddle. So like the McGriddle is actually pretty goddamn good. So.
Oh yeah, no, okay, yeah. You have proven me wrong. McGriddles hit. Yeah, McGriddles are good.
Like, Kerosene.
I mean, they also don't taste like pancake, but I mean,
no, they don't. No, Kerosene. Where does McDonald's fries rank? I sent Kerosene on a fact-finding mission to see if she could find like the top 2024 or top 2025, best fries of all time, top 10 or whatever. And I'm wondering if the McDonald's fries rank on the list.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I thought you sent Kerosene to try all 10 versions of French fries before the show. So that she had like a ranking of the top 10 of them. And no wonder she was feeling down.
Yeah, no, that's, I when I told Beef before we got on the air, I was like, I have to feed the Kerosene. Like I had to go around to all 10 branches of fast foods and assemble them for her.
Oh, man. McDonald's hotcakes are underrated. Their hotcakes are actually good. Knox had a good point. Whenever I go for breakfast, if I don't get them a griddle, I get their hotcakes.
Ah, man, I do not eat McDonald's breakfast. I don't eat fast food at all. So I'm just like, yeah.
Well, la-di-da. Well, now blow the whole bit now. Can't have any opinions on fries, Mr. I don't eat fast food healthy guy.
Like, well, speaking of fast food healthy guys, let me check in on chat. Knox said, years since I've had McDonald's fries or McDonald's anything. You and me both. Knox, without a doubt. Vicer, only Steak and Shake has shitty fries. More on that later. Knox, like apple pies, it's a hit or miss depending on the day. That is true, though. That is, without a doubt. Kerosene, look at you two agreeing. We're going to rupture that very, very quickly. And Vicer, McDonald's food costs like $5 a burger, not worth it. I kind of agree. Like, if I'm gonna pay money for food, I'm gonna just buy real food.
Now, if I want cheap-ass food and I can go to the value menu and get 2 for $1 or, like, something like that, okay, fine. Give me a double cheeseburger and call it a day and some fries and I'm out. No. But if I want to eat proper food that tastes good and not just cheap, then I'll go somewhere else.
Yeah. Karrison, we're having fries for lunch and dinner. That sounds fucking beautiful to me. I will eat some fucking fries.
Oh, Karrison did not do her homework and definitely did not find a listing of best fries before just now.
Yeah, she did. She found it. One source says McDonald's fries are number 2 out of 10. I wonder who's number 1.
Ooh, I don't know about number 2. I think they'd probably be like number 5.
Oh, John! Good to see you, John. You're getting the door. I don't have the brain power for this. French fries aren't cooked in France. They're cooked in Greece.
Yeah, very nice, John. That very succinct joke.
That
Well
was
played, sir.
that was really good.
Also, what kind of fries? These are freedom fries in America.
Freedom fries.
These colors don't run.
Big ups to John for donating $1,500 to Children Without Spleens, the fundraiser that Frank did last night. Huge big ups to John.
Yep, good job supporting these children and giving them life, John. $1,500, just like Frankie, donating. So $3,000 in between you to save children's lives and not for any other purpose.
Karrison, another source says number 5, agreeing with Beef, so let's do that. Vicer asks Manderly. Manderly is Vicer's AI butler. The top 3 French fries in America based on popularity and customer reviews are McDonald's, known for their iconic golden fries. McDonald's has a devoted following of fry lovers. Five Guys, known for their generous portion sizes. Five Guys fries are known for their freshness and crunchy texture. In-N-Out is popular for fresh cut fries and crispy texture. Well,
this is why you don't trust AI for anything.
the Spleenless Foundation thanks you. John.
I asked AI how long a certain movie was, and it came back and said 1 hour and 8 minutes, which I knew was wrong because that is short as hell for a movie. And it turns out the movie was 108 minutes.
Oh, there it is.
If the AI can't tell the difference between that, I'm not going to trust it to discern fries for me, which, by the way, it has never tasted.
No. No. Well, Manderly has tasted fries, but you know he's the oddball out of the bunch. He's the only sentient AI rolling around here on Twitch. So
well, speaking of AIs who are wrong, here's Five Guys fries.
Yeah, I was gonna say Beef. I led with McDonald's. Beef, you lead with Five Guys. Do it hit or don't hit.
So the Five Guys are a gimmick.
Yeah,
that's all they are. They're straight up gimmick. Our gimmick is we're gonna put a cup in a plastic bag, pour grease into it, and throw as many fries as we can into it to make you think like we've given you a deal. By the way, no crispiness, all soggy, absolutely no crunch to it. The only good thing about Five Guys fries is the Cajun fries.
Yeah, like
that no structure at all.
I'm with Beef on this one, and with John. Five Guys fries are too limp. Look, they give you quantity over quality with Five Guys. They do. I do agree with Vicer. I like how they give it to you in a nasty, greasy bag. It's true.
Right.
It's true.
Yeah,
they
just
do.
In case you want to clean your paper so it has a mirror sheen.
They do give you a satchel of fat, fried fat.
Right.
You know, like that part is kind of cool, but they are limp. They're gross. I don't know why AI is saying that it's crispy. I have never had a crispy fucking Five Guys fry. And
not once.
The problem I also have with Five Guys fries is that, like, I'm usually a skins on kind of guy. I don't mind skins. But, like, if you have soggy fries that also have skins, it is blech. Blech.
Yeah,
blech.
It just tastes like you coated an extra layer of slime on top of it. Their burgers are okay.
Yeah,
I mean, you can get a lot of different toppings on there, but they cost too much. They're overrated.
Yeah,
I am not a Five Guys dude.
No,
every now and then we'll get it just to have a fancy burger here at the house, but no, they're just wildly overrated fries. The Cajun seasoning, I love seasoned fries. That is the only time that I can eat them. But at the same, there's no crunch factor, no texture.
No, they're not. It's soggy starch. It's like, I give Five Guys credit in the fact that their fries actually do taste like potatoes.
Yes, they very much taste like potatoes.
But that's all that they taste like. They taste like soggy potatoes. Like, it's not it's not for me, man. So I'm gonna say no.
Five Guys fries. Five Guys fries don't hit.
Don't hit. That's
don't
2
hit.
for 2.
2 for 2.
Bada bing. Here we go. We have a controversial edition here.
Knox likes Five Guys. Look at Knox. I think Knox just likes paying money.
Yeah, you can't
He
account.
just,
You can't account for taste. You know,
Likes expensive, fancy things. That's what it is.
We have a controversial ad in here. We have the Taco Bell fries.
Taco Bell fries. Six, what do you think about Taco Bell? Have you ever actually had any?
Okay, this is, it's also controversial for me. I have only had the taco fries, the nacho fries, one time in my entire life. And I had very, very low expectations going into it.
Right.
However, I thought they hit. Like, I was just like, these kind of fries coming out of a taco eatery, I did not expect much, but I thought they were actually pretty goddamn good. Like, I didn't think they were bad whatsoever. Like, they had good flavor, good crisp. Like, you know, like the oil was fresh, at least at this establishment. Like,
that's only because it was the first oil they ever used.
Like, the fact that, you know, the fact that I had something that I was never had before, and I had low expectations, and it was edible and it wasn't bad. I was like, yeah, this hits.
All right, so Carrotson is asking us, can we list our criteria for good? I don't know if she's railing against Taco Bell fries, or if she doesn't agree with us on Five Guys, or if she just wants us to explain our bit, but no. We won't be doing that.
No. It would be that criteria, Carrison, the one that you just posted, but we're only on the third one. We're trying to get out of here quick.
No, seasoning, crispiness, flavor. And it's really just taste and opinion. That's all this is we tried a bunch of different fries through our life. I have tried a lot of different fries throughout my life.
Yeah.
And it's just about opinion and how much we like them. That's all there's. I may not know art, but I know what I like.
Yeah. So I'm going to say the taco fries from Taco Bell hit. Like, Beef, what do you think?
So, Six, when I sent you the 10 graphic assets for the Peppercorn, by the way, look how good these graphics came out. I'm so happy with this. These graphics hit.
They hit.
I made that hit or don't hit symbol for you all by myself. I actually didn't steal that from anywhere.
Oh, wow. Look at Beef doing original art.
I mean, I made it through a generator and then I stole it from the generator, but still. When I sent you all of these graphics, I told you which one is my favorite would surprise you.
Oh, the nacho fries are your favorite?
Out of the entire group, the Taco Bell nacho fries are my favorite.
Wow. No shit.
They are Look at them. They are double fried and crunchy. They have seasoning.
Yeah.
You can taste the salt just like you can everything else at Taco Bell.
Yeah.
They've got a little bit of the spiciness to it. There's structure and texture and rigidity. Mm-hmm. They hold up even a little bit after they've gotten cold. Like, say you eat your tacos first. And then the queso from the Taco Bell, you dip it in the queso, it's not bad at all. That nacho fries, honestly, were the only thing that Taco Bell was doing right for about the last 25 years. Plus, I didn't fall out with the diarrheas.
That's the funny thing, is that, like, Taco Bell gets a rep for having shitty, below par food. And it probably does. But, like, for me personally, I know that Taco Bell is the go-to joke for internet humor. But
right.
I feel like Taco Bell is admirable. Every time I've gone to Taco Bell, it's been exactly what I wanted, exactly what I expected.
Right.
I've never really been, like, sorely disappointed from Taco Bell. So I know it's easy to beat up on Taco Bell, but, like, I've never really had bad incidences at Taco Bell.
I know when Mrs. Beef gets to be feeling a little like we need greasy food, and once every 18 months, I'm like, no, I want some Taco Bell. I pay for it. My stomach does not like it. They are not happy with me every time I do that. That is a bad choice culinarily for me. Taco Bell fries. They hit.
They hit. We're 3 for 3. I am very kind of amazed that Taco Bell's fries were Beef's favorite. No shit.
Yeah, my favorite. They've got crunch, they've got seasoning, they got flavor. That's everything you want in a fry. They are, out of this group, the best fry.
Hit or don't hit, Beef? Zaxby's fries.
Here's the problem.
There's a multitude of them.
Zaxby's used to be so much better than they are now.
Yep.
They've changed the sizing and structure of their chicken tenders for one. The Zaxby's sauce, they straight up stole Guthrie sauce from Gainesville.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, 100% they stole Guthrie sauce. They used to be crispy and seasoned and fresh and not no more.
No. No.
Now they are frozen and soggy, and I'm not super huge on crinkle fries anyway. And it is in such dire need of salt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it is weird to have a fried chicken place have no seasoning on their sides. I don't get it. But I don't know if I've had bad Zaxby's around me everywhere that I go.
No.
I have never felt satisfied with Zaxby's fries.
I was gonna say, it's not a you thing, brother. It's a them thing. Like, it is.
So, yeah, for me, Zaxby's fries don't hit, but where are you at?
No, they're also, I'm laughing my balls off because Vicer said in chat, just all caps, Wyoming!
Wyoming!
I'm fucking dying. John, crinkle fries are D tier. I agree with John, and I agree with Beef. Zaxby's fries are trash. Like, I wouldn't even go so far as to say they never were good. Like, there's only a select amount of, like, chicken sandwiches that I've had from Zaxby's, and they were mid. But their fries, to me, have been god-awful since day one. Like, I do not think they're good. They're limp. They are starchy. They don't have seasoning. Like, and as John said, crinkle cries. That's what we were doing this morning when we were watching all the soldiers come back. We were doing some crinkle cries.
We crinkle cried everywhere. Yeah.
I hate crinkle fries. Hate them. Like, I've only had good crinkle fries at one establishment, and that was in Knoxville, Tennessee, and they were called Big Fatties, and their crinkle fries, they were frozen, but they were perfectly fried. They were delicious. Most crinkle fries, they just taste like soggy, underbaked starch inside of them. It's not good, man. It's not good. I don't fuck with it.
You can't get a crinkle cut naturally, just like cutting it with knives, or it's all factory pressed, which means every single crinkle fry is frozen.
Yeah.
And normally frozens are over soggy and they never get crispy ever.
No, they're terrible. I do not fuck with Zaxby's fries. It's a big, strong don't hit.
Yeah, Zaxby's fries don't hit. Is this a 4 for 4?
We're 4 for 4.
Dude, we hit.
We're hitting all day long.
Ooh, this is you, Wendy's fries.
Wendy's fries. Carrison, the latest BroDown segment, crinkle crying.
Yeah, no, that is exactly what we're all next week. Crinkle crying, nothing but family comes home videos and Vince McMahon making people barf.
Oh man, Wendy's fries. It's a hard take. It's a hard take because Wendy's fries, they have changed the fry formula like 3 different times. 4 times,
yeah.
Like in the last decade, they've changed it and switched it up. Skins on potatoes. I'm not a huge fan of skins on potatoes when it comes to French fries. Wendy's old fries were extremely starchy, but they were big and they did taste like fries. They were kind of bland, but they weren't bad, you know? And they did, although I'm just like every other fat diabetic who, John said it, dipped their fries into their chocolate frosty. They were good for that. They were fine. But nowadays, Wendy's fries, I think they are a notch below mid. I don't feel like they hit. I'm going to say don't hit.
So Wendy's fries, Wendy's have changed their fry formula a couple different times. They used to super hit. When they were still using the beef tallow and they went to like the sea salt and adding on to super hit. They used to back in the day. Mm-hmm. The last time that I had Wendy's fries, it was because they released a new flavor of Frosty, and you have to have a vehicle for the Frosty. Since you mentioned fat diabetics eating fries with Frosties,
you're so fat.
They had a Thin Mints Frosty, and it's like, oh, I've got to try one of these. Ooh, what sounds better with mint and chocolate? Potato.
A Thin Mint Frosty. You are absolutely repulsive.
I love Thin Mints. Chocolate and mint is one of my favorite flavor profiles, and that can only be better by adding baked potato flavor. 100%.
Yeah, baked potato flavoring.
Wendy's fries still hit for me.
Wow, no shit.
I do still like Wendy's fries. They have that. They're most of the time they're crispy enough. They have that right amount of grease and salt to it. I actually like Wendy's fries better than McDonald's fries.
Wow, no shit. Shots fired.
Especially if you hit them with an extra packet of salt right when you get the bag.
God,
Like not even paying attention to anything that's wrapped. You just open the bag, open a pack of salt, and just throw it directly in there where it lands. It lands.
Oh, the Vice just said son of Baconator.
That is son of Baconator, also good to dip in a Frosty.
No, that's so gross. Get the fuck out of here. You got Beef, real quick. Do you have a fry process? Do you keep your fries, and by fry process, I'm asking, do you keep your fries in the container that it comes in and eat it out of that? Or do you take the bag, take your fries, pour it into the bag, and then dump the salt, and then squish the bag together, and then shake it up? What is your process?
You see, I taught you that move.
Yep.
So you know what the answer is. You just wanted to tell everybody, look how fat Beef is. He pours his fries in a bag and makes it a salt shaker with it.
Look, it's a good process because if you just dump the salt into the container, you're not getting an even blend of salt. You're getting overly salted.
No.
If you drop it into the bag and shake up the bag like confetti, you're getting an even distribution.
Yes, it's shake and bake, and I helped. That is the best way to do fries, guys. If you've never done that, as soon as you get your food, take out your burgers, take the carton of fries, dump that bitch into the bag, pour in extra salt and shake it all together. Pour in your peppers and your seasonings. Paprika goes really good on fries.
Paprika does go good on fries, which is funny to me because I feel like paprika does nothing for any other fucking meal. But
dude, I don't know what you're talking about. I've been putting paprika on like everything lately. Yesterday we had biscuits and gravy that Mrs. Beef made paprika on top. It's so good.
John, why are Wendy's burgers healthy? It's a square meal.
Ah, waka waka.
John. So we did not match on this one. You're a big fan of Wendy's fries.
I'm not a big fan. I think they're like fourth on the list. But I do think Wendy's hit.
Harrison, I put paprika in our food all the time. I can't taste it. Never taste it. You know.
Twist. Harrison's poisoning you with the paprikas.
That's fine. What are we? 4 for 1? 4
for 5.
4 for 5. There we go. We got Arby's here. Delicious piping hot Arby's. Beef, where do you stand with Arby's fries?
Every time anybody mentions Arby's, my head goes back to The Simpsons and one of the creepy twins going, "I'm so hungry, I could eat at Arby's."
Yeah, I know. I always think of Reno 911, where they got a sponsorship. Yes. The show got a sponsorship to play their commercials. Yes. And literally the entire episode was them saying delicious hot piping hot Arby's. Like.
So, with all of that being said, Arby's fries are the only things that hit at Arby's, pretty much. It's like their Reuben, their chicken sandwich, and their Jamocha shake or their Orange Julius shake are the only things that hit at Arby's, and their fries. Their curly fries, yes, a Jamocha shake. I'm 5 seconds behind you.
Jamocha.
Don't you be reacting, Jamocha. Also, my favorite name for strippers, Jamocha.
Jamocha, yeah, yeah.
No, look at them. They're crunchy. They're double fried. They've got seasoning. They've got a gimmick. Mm-hmm. I mean, what else do you want from fast food fries? They all have seasoning. They all have crunchiness. They all have a gimmick. Arby's fries hit for me. They're actually number 2 on my list, right behind Taco Bell.
Wow, Taco Bell.
Yes.
Vicer, Arby's shouldn't be in business anymore. People who eat there belong in prison. Harrison, I agree with Beef about the fries and Reubens. I've never had an Arby's Reuben. I would try it. I would. I don't know. I feel like, again, Arby's gets a bad rap. And a lot of it is justified. But, like...
a lot of it is their own design. Their own making.
I've never had a problem with Arby's fries, though. Like, I agree with Beef. Like, I feel like the actual texture of the fry is perfect. It has good flavor in terms of potato. They're always well seasoned. I've never had a bland Arby's fry. Like, I don't think that works. So... Like,
I would like to suggest to Arby's, hey, go ahead and sponsor us. People like Carrotson will make your new motto. Arby's, they're better when you're sad. Well played, Carrotson. That's great.
That's a good ad. Oh yeah, all the way.
Also, better when you're sad is the 4th shirt coming up
oh
for
yeah,
the BroDown.
no, I was gonna say the BroDown. Yeah, Beef got there before I could. Like, I feel like, and I don't feel like there's a lot of fast food restaurants that are doing curly fries. And if they are, they're not doing it as well as Arby's does. So brave and bold in that regard, you know, Arby's so brave, so bold. We salute you. Like, I think Arby's fries hit.
Arby's fries, they hit 100%. They do hit.
Like,
So 5 for 6. Snob and slob coming together on French fries.
that's right. Here we go. Here's where the we might have a schism. Like.
Go ahead and take it away, 6.
Well, hold on. Let me catch up on chat. John, new definition for the machine. Arbitrator, a cook that leaves Arby's to work at McDonald's.
It's an arbitrator. So good. You are on fire today, John.
John,
you deserve all the doors, my friend.
You get 2 doors,
well
John.
done.
You get 2 doors. That was actually really good. Like,
so good.
It didn't break my brain, but I like the ingenuity that you put into that pun. I'm giving you a door. Like,
how does he do it, guys? I don't understand. That is so good.
Is it me? Am I up first for Chick-fil-A?
Yes, you're up first for Chick-fil-A.
All right, we're coming out of the gate. Do not hit. Chick-fil-A fries do not fucking hit. I hate Chick-fil-A fries. Hate them. Hate them.
What?
Absolutely hate them. Like, I'm okay with waffle fries in general. I applaud them for the fact that they're doing waffle fries. The only problem is again, they got skins on, and skins on with French fry or fast food French fries usually don't hit. And Chick-fil-A fries are painfully, aggressively bland. They are bland as fuck. Like, they just taste like starch. They don't even taste like potato. And so I do not fuck with Chick-fil-A fries at all. They do not hit for me. I hate them.
What are you talking about, 6? You mean Chick-fil-A fries aren't cooked in enough righteous hate and indignation for you?
Yeah. It doesn't, I need more transophobia in my fries.
Chick-fil-A fries, they don't hit. Not at all. They're not crispy. How do you get something that's soggy when it has holes in the middle of it to fry it all the way through? How does that happen?
Yep, structural instability right from the get-go.
The only thing chicken sandwiches from Chick-fil-A are mid as well. The Lord's Chicken is very mid.
It's not that great, guys. It's not. They got good branding. It's just like Target, you know, like they got good branding.
They got great branding. The only thing that makes their stuff good is spicy. Like the spicy chicken sandwich is good with the pepper jack cheese and stuff like that, and the spicy sauce. They need to use any seasoning whatsoever on their waffle fries.
Yeah, man.
Not a damn bit of spice. There's no pepper. No. There's nothing in there. There's nothing to them. They are bland as hell. It's almost like they knew that all the stupid wasps that come and buy Chick-fil-A food all the time and think of them as the greatest culinary factory ever need their shit bland and completely lacking spice as it is. Weird how that works.
Yeah, wonderful. You know, they got.
By the way, Chick-fil-A, we are available to sponsor.
Yeah,
if you would like
by
to
all
send
means.
us money, we will love waffle fries as soon as the check clears.
I will sell out and become a born-again Christian on stream just to hawk Chick-fil-A goods. Like,
as a matter of fact, we will get so on board with Chick-fil-A rules and philosophy, we'll stop streaming on Sundays.
Yeah, it'll be the Lord's Day again. Like, John agreed. They're too bland and half the time undercooked. You are correct, John. You are correct. The only time I've enjoyed Chick-fil-A fries, and I didn't really enjoy them, I had to just drown them in ketchup and sauce. And it's like, look, if you have to drown your vehicle in a sauce to make it taste like something else, then it's not a good fry.
I have gotten to where I eat my fries without sauce. I like the flavor of the fry. I will occasionally dunk one in some ketchup, but I prefer fry sauce. You do the ketchup and the mayonnaise with some garlic, salt, and paprikas.
Fuck off.
Oh man, the paprikas. Fry sauce is so good.
Disgusting.
I love fry sauce.
I hate the fact that you're putting freshly ground peppercorns into anything that has mayonnaise. Get the fuck out of here.
Actually, the best fries. Actually, John might be able to, because John came and visited us here in Nuggetsville one day, And we went to Bad Daddy's Burgers, and their fries are my favorite fries. They have Parmesan truffle fries that are the right amount of crispy, and the sauce is a complement to the fry. It is so good. I love their fries. John's a jokey, so it probably won't back me up on this, but I thought he liked them at the time.
John, the upside of Chick-fil-A is that they wash their hands religiously.
Aha! Which means they only wash them with their hands in prayer shape.
Yeah, exactly. Like, so we are agreed again. Chick-fil-A fries, they do not
Don't hit.
Don't hit.
Chick-fil-A fries don't hit.
All
All right, so we are 6 for 7.
Hell yeah.
we are brothers. Who'd have thought?
Wow. We'll see if we can continue. This is going to be an interesting one because I know how I feel about Burger King fries. I do not know how Beef feels about Burger King fries.
They used to be good. They really did used to be good, and they changed something about their consistency. They don't have the texture. They're crunchy, but not in the good way. They're crunchy because they burn them to death.
Yeah, they do burn them. Yeah.
They're crunchy because they are wildly overcooked, and then when you overcook the fries, they don't hold the seasoning. It cannot hold on to the salt and the grease, and it doesn't have enough potato flavor to stand on its own. The oil they used to use back in the day was better. It used to be I preferred Burger King fries to McDonald's fries when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. And they have changed a lot, and they don't hit.
They don't hit for Beef. They do not hit. Like
John said, for 6 though.
John said, I haven't eaten Burger King this millennium. I haven't either, to be honest with you. It's been a long, long time since I eaten Burger King. I ate Burger King right at the time that they were promoting the fact that they changed over their fries. They changed over their fry recipe. They did things different. And when they changed it over, I thought they were actually pretty good. Like, I thought the fries they improved. They're still kind of on the bland side. They're still trailing behind McDonald's as, like, you know, the little sister of fries. Like, everybody's just like, okay, Burger King. Like, all right, you get a participation trophy. But
right,
like,
exactly.
I while doing nothing extraordinarily special, I felt like Burger King fries were always solid to me. Like, I knew what to expect going into it, and I wasn't really ever disappointed with Burger King fries. I can't speak for the last 10 years, so whatever they taste like now, I can't speak for. But
I can't speak for the last decade.
Yeah,
I mean,
but I'm gonna put a schism in our collective agreement, and I'm gonna say Burger King fries hit. They hit for me.
Well, and also the thing that I hate about Burger King is that YouTube has ruined it for me, and it's because of their shady fry practices. Are you familiar with this?
No. Shady fry
so
practices.
In our house, it's hard to find something that we can all agree on to watch during dinner. Mm-hmm. So often it's food videos on YouTube, and
that is such a weird family mechanic you got going on there.
Lately, it's been Korean restaurants making American food and what they think Americans eat. For instance, yesterday we watched a video of them making a grilled cheese sandwich with garlic aioli on the outside of the grilled cheese, and on the inside was Spam, another piece of bread, whole ass macaroni and cheese, and coleslaw.
I'd eat it. I'd fuck with it.
But as a grilled cheese, it's like that's what they think American grilled cheese is. When they've never lived in an American household, it's literally just bread and a slice of processed American, and you're done.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Like I fuck with it.
So, yeah, they had we were watching this British show where an American dude and a British dude compare opinions on foods and snacks and stuff. And they had fries, and they took all 3 sizes of Burger King fries, regular, small, regular, extra large, whatever. And you know how they come in 1 cup, another cup, and a bigger cup, right?
Correct.
They poured out all of the fries and weighed them individually for each cup. And the large size was smaller than the amount of fries was smaller than the regular, and the regular was just as size as the only thing different is the size of the cup, not how many fries were in the cup.
Wow, that is shady shit.
I have not been back to a Burger King since. I will not be giving you 70 cents for free, you Burger of Kings.
The Beef is over here protesting the potato practices at Burger King, the BK Lounge.
Just like British to bring down an American king. Who would have thought?
So what, we're 6 for 8?
Yeah, 6 for 8. We're doing pretty well. We're right at 6. Let's see if we can find agreement on these last 2 or not. No. 6. Take it. Steak and shake fries.
No, don't hit. They do not hit at all. Not at all. Steak and shake burgers, great. Steak and shake shakes, great. No problems, no complaints, no notes. They're silly ass shoestrings here. Get the fuck out of here. This is more like eating, you know, those potato sticks that you get in the potato chip aisle. Like, I do not like small little pinky thin fucking fries to begin with. You don't get a good proportion of starch to salt to fry ratio to begin with. So it literally is the again, it tastes like veggie chips. Like, and I don't like small fries, man. You have to eat 4 fries at a time just to get the equal proportion of potato for one fry. And then they're bland and they're tasteless. No, man, I don't fuck with steak and shake fries at all. Vicer said he hates them and I hate them too. Don't hit.
Steak and shake can eat my whole ass.
No, there it is.
No, I do not like the entire restaurant, the franchise. They are dead to me. Ever since I brought Gustavo Octavius beef to a steak and shake once.
What happened?
We brought him to Steak and Shake. He was like 8 at the time, and I'm new dad. So I'm there trying to help him get to like me and maybe listen to me eventually.
Bribe him with steak and shake fries.
I'm gonna bribe him with junk food and milkshakes. Let's go to Steak and Shake. That sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
I was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Besides being cold and somehow floppy, thin fries with no seasoning, we got our burgers. And I ordered a big butter burger, which is supposed to be this big to do and everything. And it looked like they literally put a thumb.
Oh, you cut out beef. You literally put a thumb?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're good. Go ahead.
Okay, so it's like they pressed their thumb in the middle of it and just dropped a whole pat of butter in there, and it just made it into a soggy mess.
Gross.
And the burger wasn't good. And Gustavo he didn't want a milkshake, he wanted a chocolate milk.
Gross.
They brought him a chocolate milk that had the consistency and taste of mop water.
Oh, God.
How do you get watery milk?
How
does that happen?
I love when your chocolate milk has the same water quality as Bangladesh tap water, Like,
yeah, no, Bengali tap water, 100%. It was cloudy. It was murky. Couldn't tell that it was supposed to be chocolate milk. It was awful. It was really, really bad, and I have sworn off Steak and Shake ever since. That was, 13 years ago now. I took my $15, I threw at them, and walked out in shame. And,
they're not good. Not good whatsoever. I also have one of my close friends. He was a manager for Steak and Shake for like 8 years, and he has told me all the sultry details about Steak and Shake. So, I mean, I'm sure it's no different than any horror story at any fast food restaurant, but like I guess Steak and Shake, do they have drive-thrus?
Yes, some of them do have drive-thru.
All right, I wasn't sure. I remember if Steak and Shake was like a sit-down eatery. I mean, I know it is, but like I wasn't sure if they had drive-thrus. I've never seen one on one, so.
So Steak and Shake for forever ruining my relationship with Gustavo. He never trusted me on food ever again. Bite me. I hate you, Steak and Shake. Go die in a corner. Yeah. I hope you get dysentery.
Yeah. I hope you get beef's dysentery from eating the Steak and Shake fries. Like, circles all around. Vicer, they're hard to dip, too soggy. Valid points. Very valid. John, Steak and Shake fries are good for 5 minutes. Very valid. Very valid. And, there's not very many fries that are good cold, but Steak and Shake ain't one of them.
No, they are not one. They aren't good hot.
No.
So they're not good cold neither.
No. So what are we?
7 for 9.
7 for 9.
You have beaten 6. More than 6 is the winner today.
We got our last one here. We got our last one for hit or don't hit.
Let's pour it on. Pour it on. Let's see if we can get to 8 out of 10. See if we can get you to solid B-.
let's. Do I go first this time, or you?
It's me. I don't know.
Okay, you can go first. Beef, do Checkers or Rally's fries, do they hit or don't hit?
It depends on if it's called Checkers or Rallies. If it's Rallies, they suck. If it's Checkers, they're awesome. That's just because of the naming. It's always Checkers. It's not Rallies. Who gives a damn about Rallies?
Yeah, no,
Nobody knows any of that stuff.
I agree. I do not. I've eaten at Rallies, sucked. Eating at Checkers sucked less. So
Checkers is what God intended this restaurant to be. Rallies. All you northern left coast people, I don't understand you.
I also agree with Vicer. We all know these are good. Even Checkers hamburgers are okay. I agree. Checkers does an admirable, solid, spicy chicken sandwich. Like
they do.
I've had it, never been disappointed. Knew exactly what I was getting when I went there.
So you can tell that Checkers fries rocks looking at them. Look at that. You see seasoning immediately on them. You can tell they're double fried and crunchy and crispy. They're right there. You get them hot, they are perfection. I will go to Checkers just for their fries because I'm in the mood for fries, and their sandwich will be like an afternote.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The fries are the attraction at Checkers. They are number 3 on my list. They definitely hit 100%. As long as they're called Checkers fries. Rally's fries can go screw somewhere.
Yeah. No, I agree 1,000%. We're on the same page of this one. For me, Checkers fries hit. They do hit. And like, okay, you can knock them for consistency because you go to Checkers one day, you're getting fries a certain way, and you go to Checkers the next day, you're getting fries a different way. So it's like
that is true.
Never consistent, and like often soggy as fuck. They can be soggy as shit. However, the fact that they are so crispy and the fact that they are so seasoned, it carries them through to victory. Because I've never had a Checkers fry where it tasted bland. Period. It's never happened. Like they've always been flavorful. They've always been zesty. There's a robust flavor profile to Checkers fries. The only other thing I would dog Checkers fries for is whatever preservatives that they put in their fry mix or in their oil or whatever it is. You develop a sheen inside of your mouth after you are done eating them. It's no different than the kind of sheen that you get inside of your mouth after you eat some Cap'n Crunch. Like, there's some plastic residue that just hangs out in your mouth afterwards. Not a fan of that. However, at least the microplastics, they have good taste.
Yeah, 100%. After eating Checkers fries, your mouth definitely feels Charlie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like,
by the way, that's going to be the 5th T-shirt for the BroDown. Never consistent, often soggy.
It's true.
Shirt number 5. Maybe number 6 could be robust flavor profile.
Like Vicer said, first restaurant smart enough to put fries on their burgers. I've never actually had their fries on the burgers. Like I've never.
Oh, I'm a big fan of fries on burgers. You put chips on sandwiches, fries on burgers. You need something crunchy potato-y right there on your sandwich. Good stuff.
It's kind of strange when you think about it because like. You know, obviously fries are just potatoes, and you wouldn't think to just put potatoes on a hamburger. Right. You know, it's kind of a weird combination, but I'd fuck with it. I'd eat it.
Also, put a hash brown on your McGriddle. That is so good. A crunchy potato-y in the middle of a sandwich. Let's break it up. Really good stuff.
I can do that. So you're obviously hit for Checkers fries.
Yeah, Checkers hits. So we are 8 out of 10.
Hell yeah.
More than 6 is the winner today. Congratulations. Did anybody win?
Let's find out. Let's answer the prediction, boys. The Peppercorn Casino is over. I can answer the casino. More than 6 was our outcome. So anybody who gambled your peppercorns on more than 6, the rare occasion in which that happens, 8,166 channel points go to Vicer. He was the only one.
Directly to Vicer.
That's right.
Which is funny because Vicer probably just bet that as a pure troll.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations, Vicer. 8,166 of York's nugs. You can eventually give them back to York. I'm sure you guys share the same account.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. For sure.
All right, well, As we wrap up the show, Six, what are the best fries you ever had from anywhere?
The best fries I have ever had in my entire life. Like, I will go to my grave always remembering these fries. I went to, we got ourselves a redeem. Well, thank you, Visor. Well, thank you. He's spending his new channel points right away to make me play Experts. What the fuck is Experts? Visor?
It's a not so well known spinoff of X-Men. It's just all nerds that go around going actually, but they do it with laser beams in their eyes.
Oh Lord, I have never heard of Experts, but we'll do it, Visor. We'll do it, brother.
Ooh.
Like, I'll do it.
Hey, Six, get the camera view back so I can display Mrs. Beef's biscuits and gravy that she just delivered upon to me.
That do look good. I fucking hate biscuits and gravy, but the fact that it is
good.
Steaming, like, it does look appetizing. Like, I'll give it that.
Mrs. Beef makes a wonderful batch of biscuits and gravy, and I'm gonna need to take a nap after breakfast now.
Oh yeah, definitely. Diabetes gonna catch up to you. The Visor NES game, Color a Dinosaur. Are these real games, Visor? Are these real games? Like, Color a Dinosaur. I'll put it in there. I'll put it in there.
I like how Visor immediately blows through all of his points as soon as he gets them.
Yeah, it makes me play some really shitty games, but like, I love it because Visor, Hudson Hawk, like,
mercy.
I give Visor credit because like one of my favorite OTLs of all time was when Visor redeemed Fun and Games for the Sega Genesis, and it was a piece of shit, undoubtedly, without a doubt. Nobody is arguing the veracity of whether or not Fun and Games was a good game. It was not. However, one of the most entertaining streams I've ever done in terms of content. Really, really entertaining. So,
I don't know, the one where you did Batman and he's swinging on a wrecking ball. Like,
yeah.
It was so good.
A wrecking bat.
Really
oh God, it stuck with us
that
for
was
quite
a good
some
one
time.
too.
The best fries I've ever had. I went over to Amsterdam. I went over to it was a long time ago.
You went foreign for fries.
Yeah, I went foreign for fries, and I was hanging out in Amsterdam, and I got super intergalactically high through the head shops in Amsterdam because lo and behold, that's what a lot of people go to Amsterdam for. I don't know if you guys knew that. Go smoke weed.
Well, and also the Hooers.
And the Hooters didn't have any of those, but like I did traipse around the red light district, and it is exactly as you would think it is. It's right there. You can do a lot of window shopping, and like I got stoned out of my gourd, higher than giraffe pussy, and like I went to this little place. It was a little kiosk in this airport. I was in an airport. I was hanging around the airport hotel, and
you got stoned at an Amsterdam airport.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. Like, and of course, I didn't realize that weed is decriminalized, not legalized. And so I was like, yeah, you can smoke weed wherever you want. Doesn't matter. Like, it's Amsterdam. You can smoke weed. And so I was sitting out in front of the hotel, smoking a joint in front of the hotel sign. And then a security guard, he comes up to me and he's like, sir, he's like, it's decriminalized. You need to put that out. You need to put that away. I'm not going to take you to jail, but you cannot smoke weed in front of the hotel establishment. I was like, okay.
Well, if it's decriminalized and they're not going to bring you to jail, then what's the punishment? Just keep doing it.
No, I was like, all right. That was like a very nice Amsterdam cop told me to put it away, and I spit in my hand and put it out right there on the spot. And I mean,
what are they going to do? Send you to jail? Amsterdam jail is probably 1 star under the hotel you were staying at.
I was gonna say it's trade school. They teach you a trade, like, and so
you'll come home knowing how to cobble shoes.
I went to this little kiosk. All they sold was fries. No variations other than size. That was it. And when you buy an entree of fries, you buy it in this little paper scoop. It's in a paper scoop. That's it. Like, and if you fuck up the paper scoop, all your fries are falling out. They don't give a shit. That's your problem. Like,
right.
And I bought a large fry from this Amsterdam kiosk for $7, and it was the best goddamn fries I've ever had in my entire life. Like, literally every single bite, I was sent to Mana. Like, it was zenith of fry heaven. Perfectly cooked, perfectly fried, perfectly seasoned, good potato, good texture, good consistency. Made me want to go back for more. I went back for more, had a second dose of the fucking fries. They tasted just as good as the first one. Best fries I've ever had in my entire fucking life.
In my head, I'm imagining Six, like, getting his first thing of fries, not being sure about it. I mean, freedom fries in another country, who knows?
Who knows?
And he holds up the bin and grabs a fry and gently taps it to his tongue and goes, and wobbles his head, puts it in his mouth, and being high as hell like he is, goes, I'm ascending!
Yeah, oh yeah. Very much so. Like, I got so high, I couldn't find my hotel in the airport hotel. It was huge. It was a huge airport. And I got lost wandering around eating fries high out of my gourd. And I have to ask people, where's the hotel? I don't. Good thing is in Amsterdam, everybody speaks English, so it's totally fine.
Nice.
But I was just like, oh, Lord.
All right. Well, I've got to check off. You probably heard the children's. They've come down. It's time for us to eat breakfast and do birthday stuffs. One more shout out to chat there, Vicer, saying, okay, that's enough for now. That applies to games and the show. That is also going to be our 6th t-shirt, the BroDown.
Exactly.
Okay, that's enough for now.
Exactly, guys. Guys, thanks for showing up, hanging out with us while we have discourse about fries. We're not doing Pentiment today. Beef's got, he's got other plans.
I got things to do.
He's got things to do. We will play Pentiment the next time we do the BroDown, and we will beat Pentiment because we are at the very, very end of the game. I know I've been saying that for 4 months, but we are actually at the very end of the game. I know what happens next.
4 months?
Yeah, it's been
no,
longer than 4
sir.
months. Yeah.
No, it's been a year since we thought we were done with this game.
Yeah, very much so. Like, let's send over a raid to. I think there's only one of my people who are streaming right now, and it's Techie Rob. It's the guy that we always go. He's playing Hamtaro, so naturally we have to send it to Techie Rob. You know
I mean, ham heartbreak. It sounds like my high school years.
Beef, did you have a good time doing the BroDown today?
I always enjoy doing the BroDown. I like getting attention from Six because he never gives it to me anyway, so I need it too. Just like Mom and Dad. I'm going to go talk to a therapist.
I'm going to go talk to a therapist.
No, I had a good time. It's always enjoyable. That was the most successful Peppercorn Casino we've ever had. We actually agreed and got them almost all right.
It's true. It's very true. Like, we're on the same page, boys. We have the same menstrual cycle. We're simpatico.
I mean, honestly, I'm probably in menopause by now. I'm 41 years old. I'm barren.
I'm barren. It's true. That's true. No arguments there.
How about you? Did you enjoy just chatting for 2 hours about
I did.
nothing?
I was worried this morning because I was just like, fuck, man. I did the scriptures last night. My brain is all wrung out. I was like, fuck, I'm going to have to lean heavy on Beef this morning. But to be honest with you, like, the first hour, we had subjects, and of course, we did not do any of those subjects.
Nope.
And so we did Cena. We talked about Cena. Like,
and I'm good to lean on. I have a heavy foundation. I can hold you up. I've got a good base. Favorite bit about the show, honestly, Shooter McMahon.
Just Shooter McMahon, and beef crying when the soldiers come home. That fucking hilarious. So join us next.
Thank you for joining us. Clap clap bloop. GFY later, nerds.
Clap clap bloop. Thank you very little. You're welcome even less. Come hang out with us again next Sunday. We're gonna do another BroDown next Sunday. Like toodaloo, you guys take care. All the streamer stuff. We're done. Okay, let me stop the stream.